discussion, deserve dope donation, spread love through compensation. Cheese fed up the dope. Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yo, what's good, everybody? What's the deal? Yo, let's watch some sharks, man. Yeah, sharks, man. Shark. Yo, it's your man's Izzy Bands, aka Israel Mills. You know the drill. This is the Real Spill with Mills show. Let's go. Let's get it. Y'all already know what it is. Y'all already know what's hitting for. Y'all already know how we do it. Hey, man, happy birthday to Life the Legend. Happy birthday to Life the Legend, my younger brother. May he rest in peace. Yo, it's crazy because today I was going to tribute to my brother by chilling. I was just reflecting. I was just meditating. And I was just chilling. I would say, yo, I'm going to reflect on the good times that my brother and I have had. I'm going to reflect on my brother's memory. And I'm going to do something a little bit different this year. You know, the last couple of years, on the day that he passed away, I did a tribute. And on the day that he was born, I did a tribute. But this year, I say, you know what? I do a good job, I believe, of celebrating my brother each and every day. You know, a lot of the music that I play is his. Now, this new intro song, shout out to this. Y'all like this new intro song? Put a 1 in chat if y'all like this new intro song. Check this out real quick. Check this out. Oh, Lord.
You know how we do. Sit back, relax, enjoy the show. Dope discussion, deserve dope donation, spread love through compensation. Cheese fed up the dope. Yeah, 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 yeah,
yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Yo, put a 1 in the chat, y'all feeling that. Shout out to my man Nightish. That was funky to me. Shout out to my man Nightish. You know what I'm saying? Collab with my man Nightish on that one. That's Nightish work on that, on the tracks, on the 1s and 2s. Salute to my guy Nightish putting in that good work. Make sure y'all check out Nightish and get some of that good work for Nightish, man. Shout out to him. I'm really feeling that. I hope y'all are feeling that too. Shout out to Chanel's Reality. She said, happy birthday to your brother. May he rest in heaven. Thank you so much, Chanel's Reality. I appreciate you. Now, listen. So my goal today was to pretty much fall back and chill out. Yo, my Discord ain't working. So y'all tell a friend to tell a friend because my Discord ain't working. I'm not able to whatchamacallit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not able to post in Discord. So I don't know if it's a nationwide problem with the Discord or it's just Izzy Bands in Discord. But if y'all will tell a friend to come on in. Y'all know we're not on at the normal time, which is a little crazy. Thank you, Jay Lewis. She said that's fire. I appreciate that, Jay. Shout out to Nightish again. Shout out to Nightish. Mr. Nightish, I need an amazing intro. Good, sir. Hey, listen, y'all holler at Nightish, man. You know, I had to pay a little coinage for it. I had to pay a premium coinage for it. But shout out to Nightish. Nightish is dope, man. Nightish threw in a little extra for me. Y'all tell me what y'all think about this. I thought this was, hold on real quick. I thought this was dope as well. Nightish threw in a little extra for your boy Izzy Bands, and I appreciate Nightish. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate my man Nightish. You know what I'm saying? He threw in a little extra. Yo, I got that Lego Izzy. You know what I'm saying? I got that Lego Izzy from Nightish too. But he doing a little extra. What y'all think about this song right here? Shout out to Nightish, man. Doing this thing. Y'all check out Nightish, man. I'm telling you, he's doing his thing. Check him out. What y'all think about this song? Hold on. When it load up, give it a second to load up.
like that, just don't play around. We get down, 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 down. It's always a treat when players meet judge. It's always a treat when players meet judge.
Okay. Shout out to Nadish. Shout out to my man Nadish there, man. Salute to Nadish. Hey, and rest in peace again to Life the Legend. Man, Life the Legend, man, he rest in peace. Definitely happy heavenly birthday, bro. Happy heavenly birthday. Yeah, Nadish is fire. Let us find out. I like it. Izzy, shout out to Nadish. Yeah, shout out to Nadish, man, with the little sprinkle. Shout out to all the players. And listen, so today's show is disgusting displays of delusional degeneracy. So listen, to my family who may be watching, shout out to my family who may be watching. I know every year y'all used to me doing a tribute to my brother. This has nothing to do with my brother. That's why I didn't even play my brother's songs. This has absolutely nothing to do with my brother. Is his heavenly birth, it's his birthday. It would have been his birthday, but I believe that I really do an excellent job every day of keeping my brother's legacy and his memory alive. So today, the way I was going to celebrate him is that's why I didn't go live. I was just chilling, reflecting on the memories that he and I had. And, I decided that, I wasn't going to go live today, but then I was watching. Y'all, I was watching from the clouds. Why did I have to watch from the clouds? And shout out to Hood Conservative. I like Hood Conservative, even though I don't agree with everything that he said. I don't agree with most of what Hood Conservative says. At the same time, he is entertaining to me sometimes. So I guess he was simulcasting from John Galt's live. Now, I added Chaotic Truth because I don't know what John Galt's channel is. I don't know what John Galt channel. I know of John Galt. He came over. He's been over here quite a few times, several times, in fact. But I do not know his channel. I didn't even know he had a channel like that. So shout out to him. But some of the shit that was said was beyond egregious and beyond degeneracy. When you have a show with God doggone John Galt, Imperious, Jay Prince for president, and dag on Leonard Roy, oh my God. Yo, oh my God. You know what I'm saying? What the hell? Oh my God. No way. Shout out to Jay Lewis. She said the groove is fire. Thank you so much. Shout out to my guy, Living Humbly, said $10. What it do is in chat support for the show. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let me celebrate Jade Lewis first. I think she came in first. I appreciate you, Jade. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 And shout out to my guy, Living Humbly. Appreciate you, bro. Thank you so much.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just tryna climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine.
Yo, shout out to them because of Jade Lewis and because of Living Humbly. We only need 23 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Dope discussion, deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. I hear you, Jay. Jay said you need to stay out of the clouds. I do. And to my credit, can I give myself a slight pat on the back? To my credit, usually if it does not have nothing to do with me, I don't say anything. But unfortunately for Jay Prince, Imperious, and God doggone John Galt and them, this is a societal, systemical issue. It's not about anybody personally. It's about this stupid ass ideology, the disgusting, degenerate ideology and philosophies that some people have. I mean, it's just terrible. It's just terrible. Some people just, oh my God, bruh. We gotta talk about it. We gotta talk because you got different sides of the same degenerate spectrum. You got people over here. Yo, fam, listen. If you are black, so-called black, if you are so-called white, and you have any ideals that because of your skin color, you are somehow superior to everyone else, you are sadly mistaken. Let me tell you that. If you are Asian, black, white, whatever, you are sadly mistaken if you think that your skin color gives you an inherent superiority.
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
It just doesn't. So it's disgusting. It's disgusting to hear people that look like me kowtow and cater and exalt the balls of other men while simultaneously degrading and emasculating and God doggone just. Man, the words escape me for how egregious that shit is when people exalt other people that look nothing like them, while meanwhile putting down everybody that looks like them because of their skin color. Like the level of self-loathing, the level of self-hatred, the level of it's mind-blowing. It's mind-blowing. Now, simultaneously, the fact that if you are melanated and you think that you are somehow superior to all other human beings strictly because you're melanated and you're living off welfare and you are uneducated and you are just spewing out a bunch of ridiculous bullshit. You got one iota of sense in a sea of God doggone googob. I said it one time. There y'all go. I said it goobly gob. I said it for y'all one time. Because I remember that one time y'all tried to say, because I didn't know what goobly gob was, and I got it. I said it there. There you got it. You got me. I said it right now. Hey, Cynical One. Good to see you. Happy heavenly birthday to you, brother. Thank you so much. Shout out to Izzy Bears in the chat. Shout out to you. Rest in peace, life, the legend. Nightish, let us find out. I like it, Izzy. Shout out to Nightish with the dope intros, the dope intro music. I think it's for the people with the most engagement. Oh, okay. Hold on. Yeah, y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? You need to stay out the cloud, sir. What's up, Sid 7? So when did it happen? It happened today. Earlier today. It was a cornucopia of some bullshit, and we're gonna get into it. What's up, Smitty from Smitty's Corner? What's going on? It was a disaster. That was just, hey, Ari Nicole, where you been? Where you been at, sister? Good to see Ari Nicole in the building. Pray all is well with you. We haven't seen you in a while. We pray all is well with you, my good sister. God dog, come on now. Give her the hearts. Shit. Give Ari the hearts, nigga. Where are you? Give her the hearts. Jesus. Give her the hearts. Well, there you go. Piece of poop poop. What's up, conservative? What about to happen? You know what's about to happen. We're gonna open up the panel, hood server, because it's ridiculous. It don't make no mother effing sense. You just gotta type a lot of comments in different parts. Yeah. If you support the show, like if you give a super chat, and you make comments and you give a super chat, that exalts you to higher levels and higher tiers of the chat. All right. Shout out to Black Pearl. What's going on, family? Good to see you. What's the lies? What's the lies? Where are the lies at? Miss Izzy, don't you think that because you're a man, you have an inherent superiority and women are not equal to you? Well, no. Okay, so let me say this. Because I believe that men and women are not equal. I do believe that. At the same time, that does not make women inferior. Women have babies. Women are, I believe personally that women are the greatest thing that God ever created. I would not want to live in a world without women. That's just me personally. Anybody else that wants to be in a circle jerk with a whole bunch of men and only want men on the planet, that's them. That's that nigga Jay Prince talking about, yo, if it was up to me, I'd delete all black women. Like, what, nigga? What? Nigga, what? Are you crazy?
Nigga, what? You lost your rabbit ass mind.
Hold on, y'all. Give me 1 second, because we gonna cook, and I done turned up my daggone thing, and I shouldn't have did that. Give me 1 second. Shout, listen to the music and stylings of Nadish. Make sure y'all support the show, support the streaming. I mean, dope discussions deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business, players. Let's go. No titties over here. No man titties over here. No man titties. It's like everybody don't got man titties. No man titties over here. Yo, y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? Y'all make sure y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? So, my bad, y'all. My equipment tripped. My phone is tripping. Yeah, we had to turn on the AC. So it's ridiculous. So Chanel, no, I don't believe that women are inferior to men. I don't believe that women are inherently inferior to men in the sense of value or in the sense of humanity. What I believe is that the man is inherently supposed to be the leader. Yes, he is. But does that mean does a captain have any more importance than a co-captain? You can argue that semantically, right? At the same time, both are necessary for the job to get done. There wouldn't be a such thing as a co-captain if you ain't eating them, right? The president is the president, the president is the figurehead, and the president is the one to get voted in, whatever the case may be. At the same time, the vice president is important also. They just are. So I don't believe that men are all of this important thing and women are not important. No, women are important too. They just have a different function and a different job. That's what I believe personally. So that's just it in a nutshell. Okay, that's just it in a nutshell. Make sure y'all hit the like button. All right. Listen, if y'all want your comments highlighted red, make sure you do so through the super chat or through the cash app. I might read too, but that's probably all you're going to get if you didn't support the show. I'm just telling you right now. Don't get mad at me. Somebody else should have told you. Good to see Ari. Yeah. What's up, D's? What's going on? Okay, thank you, everyone. I was officially official over the Labor Day weekend. Had paperwork done end of last year, but got my ring over Labor Day. Hey, well, congratulations on your marriage. Pray you a life long of joy, of peace, of prosperity, and of building together. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to you and shout out to your husband. Salute, salute, salute. Congratulations to both of y'all. I will forever be a constant presence in the YouTube lives of the HOL. No, hey, you JP, the man today, everybody talk about. Yo, because the shit that he says, this is the thing. That's not the man, and this is the problem, right? Now, I'm going to talk about what he said, right? And I added him, I put him on the thumbnail so that it won't be no problem. If you want to come over here, he's more than welcome. But this is the thing, right? We can't see it. What's up, Raj Will? Raj Will's in the building. We can't sit here. Listen, some people, like Imperius said earlier, prop up JP because he is the worst of us. Let's be honest. Let's be real. There are a lot of people who like John Galt, like God the doggone chaotic truth, and like those dudes who hate themselves and hate people that look like them, and they will get JP to come over there so that they can laugh and scoff and make mockery of so-called black people. See, look. That's how they are. That's how they think. That's who they are. Welfare kings. See. These so-called black people, they're welfare kings. And they'll use Jay Prince as the crash dummy. And I found it egregious. Imperius called him every N-word under the sun. Imperius called JP every N-word under the sun. Every insult to his intelligence, every insult to his finances, every insult to his value as a man, Imperius gave it to him. Over there on John Galt's panel, Imperius gave JP every insult that there was to give. Jay Prince gave little to no pushback. Little to no pushback.
I'm done. Take me off. Take me off. Cut the show.
Little to no pushback. When JP did his own show and Taz came up there and Taz gave JP half the smoke, a quarter of the smoke that God doggone Imperius was giving JP. JP took everybody off the panel and cursed Taz out and was trying to go head to head with Taz, and then later said, oh, my bad for talking like that, dog. My bad for cursing at you. My bad. Where was that smoke? Where was that energy for Imperius? When the sisters were talking, and I don't agree with everything they say and everything they do, but when the sisters were talking and bringing valid points to Jay Prince, when he didn't agree, there was all kinds of bitches. And then he finally said, if I had my way, you bitches wouldn't even be here. Like what? Like what? Peace. What? You coward. You coward. And listen, If you would have matched with this man, Empiricist said every fallacy under the sun, called you all kinds of N-words, called you all kinds of crispity crunchity coons, called you all kinds of inferiority complexes and inferiority, called you everything under the sun, questioned your manhood, questioned your finances, questioned your intelligence, questioned your articulation, questioned. What's up, Jordan? What's up, random chat ninja? Damn. Now I just got J. Cole to sing back up bread for a fake. Yo, you wildin', man. What's up, though, That's yeah, yo, it was bad. It was so bad that I can't even, I'm scared to play back the show. Like, y'all just gonna have to take my word for it. Cause I don't think he could keep it up. I don't think he can keep that show up. First of all, Leonard Roy called that man every the other F word under the sun. He called him all variations of the F word. Now listen, I come from a generation where a properly placed F word, and not the F bomb, the F word that rhymes with maggot, right? I come from a generation where that word properly placed was extra effective and extra poignant. Yeah, nutching. He did absolutely positively nutching, Vato. He
Nutching.
did do
Nutching.
Oh, and I was like,
congratulations, you played yourself.
You played yourself. Yo, this was you was up there beating your chest and you was getting the props. They was setting your ass up like a god doggone prize pig. They put the damn apple in your mouth. They had you on the spit and they was slow roasting your ass. Ironically, for $250. Ironically, for $250. But yet it's still the white man's dick and the white man's money. And yo, you got played saying you want more. So there's a price. So there is a price on your. So there is a price on your. There's a price. John Galt said, yeah, I pay it because JP is worth it. Yeah, he's worth it because he's the pig on the spit that y'all gonna eat more than $250 off his ass. He's a pig on the spit because y'all get to laugh and mock people that look like you and talk about how ignorant they are, talk about how stupid they are, talk about how uneducated they are, talk about how much welfare they get, talk about how degenerate they are. Yeah, it's worth more than $250. Peace, Abby. What's going on, bro? What's up, Nice? Appreciate you. We're supposed to compliment each other. Thank you, Nice. I did compliment you, brother. I complimented you, good brother, and I said for the excellent work you did on my intro video and for the extra that you gave me, I appreciate you. Salute to you, Nice. Salute. And let me give you the wrench for the wrench that you gave me. Shout out to my man Nadish. That's how we do. Make sure Nadish got a wrench. Y'all make sure in the meantime, between time, y'all support the show, support the stream. I mean, dope discussions deserve dope donations, compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. What's up, Vet Life 81 is in the building. Listen, we're gonna get into it because this Negro, John Galt, is no better. John Galt is no better. He using hard ERs and talking about this and that. Listen, if you have tenants that happen to look like you and they're melanated and they are not doing what you need to do, they're destroying your property, whatever the case may be, you vet better, get better tenants. But that's not a reflection on all so-called black people, the ridiculousness. So all the people in your family ain't shit either then, huh, John? So what you're telling us is you come from some not shit people, in other words, right? And good. I'm glad. If that's extra, that's extra, that's extra, that's extra benefit. I should play that shit every minute on the minute. Shout out to my man. Nah, just don't give that to nobody else. Let me exclusively keep that. Let me exclusively keep that. I appreciate you. Just for that reason right there. Nah, just salute. Congratulations. Just for that reason right there. Nah, just let's keep pissing off Sir Fake One. Shout out to Vet Life 81. Yeah, Ari said, one of the reasons I've been away, tired of the worst of us getting propped up. Yeah, but they Imperius said it. Yeah, keep spitting your venom. Keep spitting and spewing your ideology. Keep spitting what you're spitting. I love it. He said, I love it. I want everybody to follow you. I want all you monkeys to follow each other. That's what he said. That's what he said. I want all the monkeys to follow you. What's up, Chop? What's good? Yeah, he took the money. What's up, Victim Olympus? JP can't bite the hand that feeds him. Oh Lord. Shit, he's done it every other time, Victim Olympus. What do you mean? We've seen him bite several hands that fed him. What's so different now? Because this hand goes into his self-hating, self-loathing narrative. Is that why it's different? He bit every other hand that fed him. Why stop now? Why stop now? I'm not yelling. I just got a very good microphone. Hold on. I got a very good microphone. Glory be to the Most High God. Let me make sure the volume is down. My bad. Yeah, we can turn, and the mic is up. Let's turn the mic down a little bit. There we go. Is that better? Is that better? Thank you for letting me know, because I'm not yelling. I'm not yelling. We're speaking with passion. This is passion. This is passion. It's not yelling. It's a passionate speech. What's up, Robert W? They be thinking his type shat funny. Yeah, because it's mockery. It's a minstrel show. It's a modern day minstrel show. It's a modern day clown show. And then to top it off, and this is the most ridiculous thing, and this makes us look so bad. Like, I couldn't understand it for the life of me why sisters would be like, yo, y'all scared of white men. I'm like, not no niggas I know ain't scared of no white men, but y'all want to bulk up to us and talk crazy about us. And I'm like, I don't know these niggas. But yo, I'm seeing that niggas like JP, cats like that, actually are afraid of the white man, but will bang on sisters all day, every day. That shit is weird. That shit is weird. What's up, Truth? That shit's weird. It's some sucker shit. Like, yo, if the women deserve to be critiqued, that's one thing. There's no problem with that. I don't have no problem, because I'm gonna speak my mind. If you do something goofy, I'm gonna say you did something goofy, whether you're a man or whether you're a woman. At the same time, if you're afraid to correct white men, if you're afraid to have a confrontation with white men, if you're afraid to have an intellectual matching of wits with white men, but you want to scream, yell, bang on your sisters, yo, you are a weak ass coward. Period. Point blank, period. Point blank, period. And I don't care who feel what about it. Yeah, the chitlin circuit. Delete all. Yo, if I had my way, all you black bitches would be go. Like, what? Like, what? Yo, hold on. I think there was one part that I did clip that I can play. Hold on. Because I was like, I know you lying. Hold on real quick. Let me see. Y'all tell me if y'all can hear this one. Hold on.
An educated lane and go for the bad boy. That's the doggone woman that came up in that doggone environment anyway.
Yeah, see, I hear this?
Well, maybe. See, and then you have a lot of these so-called educated lanes.
Put the one that
that
got
are Captain Saberholes.
Matter of fact, I got you. Hold on. I got you. Let me. Thank you, fam. I hope your weekend was good too, Jordan. My weekend was well. Thank you. Yo, my man Vet Life 81 said right is, and he be the main one mentioning the white man. I don't give a F about no white man unless they are paying me. Shout out to that. Like, listen, I have white men friends that are my good friends, that are good people. Like I said, there was a white man that didn't know me at all when I was homeless and messed up, and he gave me a place to stay. And I appreciate that brother to this day. There was a white man when I broke down, and I don't know if I told you about the story. There was a white man that worked. He was a cook at daggone IHOP in Spartanburg, daggone South Carolina. I was headed home to North Carolina, and my tire bust, and I didn't know anywhere around there. He took me. I had my own money, but he took me to the place. He said, "Yo, I'm gonna be on break in about 40 minutes. Can you wait 40 minutes?" I said, "Yeah, man." He said, "Yo, I'll take you to the tire place. We'll go get you a tire. We'll take off your tire. We'll go get you a tire, and then you'll be good." I said, "Thank you, man." And he took me to the spot, brought me back. I'm like, "Yo, man, let me give you something." He's like, no, brother. You don't have to give me shit. No. He said, "You don't have to give me shit." I was like, "Man, take this." He was like, "No, man. Just, I'm glad you got your tire. I'm glad you're not stuck. You're good." So I've had white people to be kind to me, and they didn't know me. They didn't know me. And I was in vulnerable positions in both of those times. They didn't take advantage of me. They didn't do anything cruel to me. They didn't do anything evil to me. And they actually looked out for me. And I really appreciate both of those gentlemen. And they were white men. And the place in South Carolina that we was, it was a little spooky too. I ain't gonna lie. I was a little spooked out. But he looked out and I appreciated it. So does that mean all white men are good? Hell no, it don't. Does that mean all white men are bad? Hell no, it doesn't. You got to judge people on a case by case basis. There are some good people here in the world, no matter what race, creed, color, or gender they are. And there's some bad people in the world, no matter what race, creed, gender they are. So this idea and ideal that we just throw a blanket over everybody, and just because you're white, you're great and you're superior, and just because you're black, you're a degenerate, you're inferior, is ridiculous. It doesn't make any sense at all. There's been black people who's looked out, who's helped me out, who's done mad things for me. Black women. I've mentioned this before. Really, if I added up, black women have done the most for me in my life. And that is just a butt-naked fact. Black women have given me their last. There's been black women who ain't had it, but to make sure I was good, they gave it to me. Because they knew whatever. They gave it to me to make sure I was good. So imagine me trying to make it seem like black women ain't this and that when I know that they are. When I got sisters, when I got aunties, when I got a mother, when I got people in my life, friends, homegirls that done did everything in the world for me. Even when my homies wouldn't. Imagine this. But does that mean all black women are great and wonderful creatures? Hell no, it don't. Some of them are bitches. Let's be honest. Some of them are bitches, downright dirty bitches. Let's be real. But are there some benevolent, beautiful, wonderful black women? Yes, there are. Yes, there are. And I've been blessed to have some of those in my life. So this whole idea and ideal that we just judge people off of what exactly? What are we judging them off of? Their skin color? The fact that they have a penis, or the fact that they have a vagina? What are we judging them off of? You don't get to know them. You don't vet them. You don't have no experience with them, but then they're just inherently bad because they're a black woman. That's crazy. And to say, you got 3 daughters, and say, if it was up to me, you black bitches wouldn't exist. Like, what? But you're the main one talking about biracials. You're the main one talking about biracials. You're the main one talking against biracials. And then you say this stupid shit. Listen to this shit, y'all. Listen to this shit here. This shit right here. Listen to this shit right here.
Lane and go for the bad boy. That's the
Let's go past Leonard Roy. Hold on. Shout out to Leonard.
thought. Well, neighborhood experience a deal. I meet a woman, this place, I get her, and that's.
Damn, Leonard.
It's gonna blow. I'm gonna say something that's gonna blow this thing off the chart, right? And it's gonna be real.
Well, I don't think you said that
if your female cousins and them ain't secretly liking you or love to be around you, you ain't that nigga. Because it started off before you became in the dating world. It started off within your family, right? So
Come on now, dog. Come on, man. Lord Jesus.
Nigga, what? You lost your rabbit ass mind.
Congratulations. You played yourself. Excuse me. Who raised you?
Who raised you? Who raised this guy that they're propping up? And listen, like, it's the same shit. It's the same shit when Prince Ella started to get her rise. It's the same shit. One thing I'm not is a hater. At the same time, we have enough stereotypes, propaganda, and daggone piss poor examples that already hold us back. Not to mention our own selves and our own mentalities and wherever the hell that catch us, right? I'll be daggone. Listen, if he pop off, he gonna pop off because he pop off. But I ain't, nah, yeah. I'm gonna speak about this bullshit. Because bad things happen when good people don't say nothing. When good men say nothing, bad things happen. So, I'm going to speak against it. Because this shit is ridiculous. Now you not the man. It's the level of ridiculousness. He put a little bit of truth or a little bit of game or a little bit of spice in it that's true. And then he'll just go way to the left. If your cousin don't approach you, if your cousin, your blood cousin, don't approach you in a sexual manner, then you're not the man and you probably ain't gonna get women that like you. Like, what the freak? What? Like,
You shut your lying nigga lips up.
hold on. This is just part of the stupidity that was being said. This is part of stupidity that was being said.
your female cousins and them ain't secretly liking you or love to be around you, you ain't that nigga. Because it started off before you became in the dating world. It started off within your family, right? So if you ain't the cousin that the girls like your female cousins like to be around and probably like to hump with, right? You ain't that nigga. Just rest assured, if you've never been approached sexually from your female cousins, that's tends gonna be your life. If your own cousin them have a low key crush on you because of the type of nigga that you is.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry to the Ismailite nation for exposing y'all to this stupid. I apologize in advance, but y'all support the show. Y'all support the show. Listen, yo, that's called incest, and that's how you got inbreed. What's up, Brad? That's why you got inbreed, man. It's called incest. This is why you got inbreed confused nigglets like this. Just crazy. If your cousin don't approach you for no, if she don't hump on you, then you, what? You ain't getting no girls. If your cousin don't hump on you, then right, yeah, he's a sicko. Of course he did. He's a sicko. He probably got babies by him too. He probably got babies by him too. He's a sicko. Just
them women on the streets ain't gonna have no crush on you. Right?
That's dysfunction.
This is reality. This
That's
is reality,
dysfunction.
right? My cousins and them used to have crushes on me. Guess what? When I got grown, the women had crushes on me.
That's dysfunction.
It is dysfunction, Leonard. But this is the thing, right? Yo, fam, you're not wrong when you say that in some societies, the measurement of manhood is them having tribes of women or them being able to procure resources or them being able to protect their flock, right? That's a truism, right? That's a truism. However, when you got to look at the quality, if you're talking about you got $1 billion, I told this to Sharon, and I'm going to tell this to you. If you're talking about McDonald's, you can't match up to Ruth Chris. You're going to need about $1 billion burgers to match up to one Ruth Chris steak. So you're talking about quantity. You're not speaking on quality. And your mentality is a warped one because you don't have anything to impart to those women to help those women get better. Your women are healers. Women are healers. See, women are healers. And so to see the women, they're healers, and I gotta be broken. See, I gotta be broken. This is the women are healers. And see, they like me because I'm broken, right? I'm broken. And so they feel like they gotta heal me and fix me. So I'm gonna stay broken. So I can get the women. Like, yo, are you crazy? Yo, the women who need to fix your broken ass are broken too, stupid. Duh.
Oh my God.
Duh. The women who have a need to heal and fix you is because there's something missing in them, and it makes them feel good to be needed and to have to fix you. So that's why you would have a situation with low quality women. And you would have a low quality women outcome. And that would further ignite your confirmation bias that you have against women to begin with, because all you doing is attracting low vibrational, low quality, low budget bitches. Like, what's up, HC Bow One? He gets women out the clinic. Yeah, he did get a woman out the clinic, but he brags about this. That's why I disowned a part of my grandma's family when I was 8 years old. They believe in incest and inbreed. God, no. Shit. That's diabolical, bro. That's diabolical. Man, hit the like button. Likes are free. Likes don't cost you shit. Shout out to my man. Something to think about what LOL is. That was a good impression. Hey, they're healers. The women are healers. See, whoop the bam, the women. Whoop the bam. See, these bitches. like, nigga. Shout out to you. Something to think about with L Nix. Appreciate you, man. Y'all be like something to think about with L Nix. Be like Jade Lewis and be like my people's living humbly and support the show, support stream. Now, I mean, dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Because guarantee you're going to hear some wild shit. You're going to hear some wild shit today. If you ain't heard it earlier, you about to hear some wild shit. You about to hear some wild shit. It ain't just from JB. You about to hear some wild shit. My God.
My God.
Yo, appreciate you, L Nix. Y'all be like something to think about with L Nix. Support the show, support the stream now, man.
Thanks, man.
Make money, make money. When shit hit the fan, we'll take money.
And the bandage. The healers. Like what? The healers. And the bandits. Yeah, he's delusional. He thinks, Jade, this dude thinks that he is doing something and he's on par because, man, matter of fact, I want to play it, but I can't. I don't know. It got spicy. It got Kylie. It got crazy. This is not even the craziest thing that was said.
I know that.
Where the party at?
I know you all do.
Right? My cousins and them used to have crushes on me. Guess what? When I got grown, the women had crushes on me.
That's dysfunction.
We love dysfunction.
I know that.
Where the party at?
I know you all do. You all do. I know.
Just want to say a quick thank you to.
We love dysfunction. That's where the party at. We love this fun. Yo, younger people, if you're watching this, this is the problem, number one, with instant gratification. This is one of the main problems with instant gratification and lack of discipline, right? Number two, this is another problem with being uneducated. And just being able to just roam free and just do whatever. Yo, doing whatever is not a good thing. Just being free and just doing whatever comes to your mind and whatever. Yo, that's not a good thing. This is the problem with, oh, that's boring, or, oh, that's, yo, when you are chasing after thrills, be careful what you ask for, because you might get what you ask for. You're chasing after thrills. You're chasing after, you're like a moth to the flame, burned by the fire. You're chasing after danger in a rush. And you're going to get that shit. This nigga goes on to say, women like him because he's been shot at. Women like him because and nobody spoke about, well, Leonard did. It's the quality of women. You can't get any woman. See, this is the thing. Like, you can't get any woman. Because you run it and why do you make it all about women anyway? Why is the beginning and the ending of your life about women? And you're talking about if you had your way, there would be no women. Like, what are we talking about? What are we talking about? What are we talking about?
She. What an idiot. Oh, what a loser.
What are we talking about, bro? Everything is about women. I don't know why you. Yeah, I am mad, but like, yo, fam, maybe I am mad. Let me catch more. Maybe the level, because the way that Imperious talked to this dude earlier, man, I was sick to my stomach. The fact he curled up in a ball like a baby back bitch. Like, he crawled up in a ball like a baby back bitch and then some Republic girl named Republic or whatever the hell her name is, black chick talking about, yeah, JP, I like the way you handled that because, you know, if the black men don't care about the black women, they, you know, they should just leave the black man. Like, what the freak is happening? What the freak is happening? What's up, Gaia? Good to see you. His frequency attracts that particular caliber of woman, someone for everyone. Shit. We see where that has gone though. I live my life to make sure that you approve truth. Trust me. I live my life to make sure you approve. Shout out to you. 250. So he has a channel talking about sleeping with his female cousins. That is wrong. What's up, Lord Adia? I don't think that's the crux of this content, but what's up, Keon? You're hollering. Yeah, sleeping with your cousins. Wow, but the way Imperius called him every hard every hard under the book. Imperius called that. What's up, Andrew Taylor? Imperius called that man every hard under the book. Every crispity, crunchity, cookity coon, every stupid and delusional moron. As a matter of fact, shit, I thought the man's name was Moron. I thought the man was hard moron. That's what I thought the man's name was. And he balled up like a baby back bitch. I mean, he was just like Imperius was just stomping this thing, smacking this nigga in the head. Call me uncle. Call me daddy, nigga. Call me daddy. Call me daddy. And he was like, daddy, 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 daddy. What's up, Gina 689? What's going on, sis? In the building. If y'all want your comments highlighted red, support the show. Hey, TMKC. Said Gina 689. Likes are free. I saw that shit. JP tripping for not dropping that. Yo, but that's the thing. It wasn't his channel. He didn't give no push. It wasn't his channel. I want to show this shit so bad, but it was so bad that I think the nigga, I don't think John Galt gonna have monetization after today. That shit was crazy. That shit was crazy. I want to show it, but let me show this. No, that nigga just got strike. F him. That nigga just strike me. I ain't gonna do it. But earlier, Taz came up on JP's panel, and Taz he like, yo, wait a minute, nigga. You didn't say shit to that white boy. That white boy is talking crazy to your ass. But you talking crazy to his sister talking about deleting all these women, and yo, Taz ain't wrong. And he had smoke for Taz at first. And then he later like, oh, my bad, dog. I shouldn't have talked. I should talk to you like that. But it's like, yo, you talking about deleting black women, but you let this white boy tell you every crispity, crunchity, cookity, crookedy, dumb, moron, idiotic, broke. Yeah, y'all hit the like button so Izzy's eye sprays can see my what up though does what up those that he speaks. What's up, man? What's going on? Salute to you, my guy, Epic Coach at 3 the Great. Shout out to Jay Lewis. I got 5 on it. Thank you for another 5. Y'all be like Jay Lewis. Support the show, support the stream. Now, I mean, dope discussions deserve dope donations. Compensation for the conversation. Let's do good business. Thank you so much, Jay Lewis. Tell him, Jay. Tell him.
Hide the money, y'all. There's poor people around. With your broke ass.
Yo. I don't hood, whether it's hood conservative, whether it's John Gold, whether it's chaotic truth, y'all niggas is tripping. I don't give a F what y'all say. Y'all are the worst. Yo, I'm progressive because I could let a white man call me nigga to my face, and I don't say anything or do anything. He could call me all kinds of crispy, crunchy, cookity niggas on my panel, and I don't say anything. So I'm smart and I'm intelligent. I'm progressive. No, you pussy. No, you pussy. That's what you are. You's a pussy. Period. You can't, yo, that nigga don't say, yo, people got mad at me because he said something about Moon Cricket. And I checked him. That nigga ain't drop an M-bomb on my channel ever and will never will. That nigga ain't dropped an M-bomb on my channel ever and will never will. And been up here 3 times. I didn't even know. Like, I had an encounter with him over on my man Rush spot. Shout out to my man Rush. I had an encounter with him on Rush, but I hit him with intellectual facts. He was spewing all this pseudo-intellectual babble, and I hit him with intellectual facts. Like, yo, boom, 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 boom. And he tried, and he didn't call me no N-word then. And y'all let him say, yo, man, y'all are wild. Yeah, it was on, I know it was on Hood's channel, but it just was wild. It was wild. I know Hood server is wild though, Roswell. I don't even, yo, because they went there. Hold on real quick. That's why I was watching that on Hood's channel. Shout out to Hood Servative. I was watching on the Hood Servative too. That's why I watched that. But hold on real quick. Y'all support this damn show. It got wild though. It got wild. I don't know if Hood kept it up. It got crazy. Let me see. Yeah, Hood. I think Hood did keep it up. Let me see. Wait, hold on, y'all. Let me find the exact timestamp because it goes crazy. And John Galt, you ain't no better. Nigga, you are the worst type of Negro, yo. You are the worst type of Negro. Like, you look like my pops, so that's why I be trying to give you grace. But you're the worst type of Negro. You and my pops kind of favor a little bit. But you're the worst type of Negro. Like, you were just, like, it's, ugh. Yeah, it's got them on that one. They tried, y'all, the panel, and it was Hoodie and JP endorsing that BS. It's sick. But hold on, I want to, because, okay, this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to go to when Imperius comes up. Nah, I'm going to take that down. Remove. I'm going to go to when Imperius comes up, and then I'm going to go back and talk about John Gold. That's what I'm going to do. Because this nigga John Gold, man, God, dog, bro. Jesus, Jimmy Crickets, bro. Shit. All right. So here it goes. Here it goes. So here it goes. Fair use, fair use, fair use. Shout out to Hood Servative. This is from Hood Servative channel. I know John Gold did it, but I don't know where John Gold's channel is. Fair use, fair use, fair use. This was from John Gold's channel earlier. This particular one is from Hood Servative because that's where I was watching earlier today on Hood Servative. This is Hood Servative 2. I gotta warn y'all. This is going to be very triggering. Some of this, this is not for the faint. Yo, this shit is not for the faint at heart. If you are a person and you can't take epitaphs and salacious shit. Now, let me say this. The thoughts, feelings, and opinions of these people are theirs and theirs alone. I in no way endorse, condone, or agree with anything that's being said. The Israelite Nation and the Israelite Nation channel does not endorse, condone, or agree with anything that's being said right now. So I don't want to hear this shit. We just reviewing it because I found it egregious. All right. We just reviewing it because I found it egregious. Shout out to my man Hoodservative, and I say that loosely because I don't agree with that nigga either. Shout out to Uncle Jeff. What's up, Uncle Jeff? What's going on? Make sure y'all support this damn show, though. Hit the like button. Everybody throw $5 at me, man. What's happening? Y'all support the show, support the stream now, man. Let's get to it. Let's go. I'm going to open up the panel. If we get some more support, I'm going to open up the panel. If any of these people that was here or I'm reviewing your shit, if you want to come up, John Golf, if you want to come up, Jay Prince, if you want to come up, Hoodservative, yo, just tell me to drop the link and I will drop the link for y'all. But after that, I'm gonna drop the link for everybody. All right, y'all make sure y'all support the show, support stream. Now, man, let's get to it.
All right, they're good. And you said, well, I disagree. I said, okay, that's fine. You're entitled to disagree.
Dude, John, all those people over there are trash. Look, Bob's a fake pilot. He flies boxes. And Art is just some nigga from fucking from Carson.
First M-bomb. They act like he just said. Thank you, Naish. First M-bomb, they act like he didn't say it. First M-bomb, they act like he didn't say it. He just said it freely over there. Let's get it. First one I heard.
What the fuck do I like? Notice how, like, dude, the reason why JP can dog walk them is because they're dogs. Like, I've dog walked JP every time I've talked to him because JP knows deep down he's my slave.
Look at this nigga's body language. He slumps his head. What a pussy. What an
Idiot. Oh, what a loser.
Look at this. JP knows he's my slave. Look at this man's body language. Look at his body language. I don't care what he said in his mouth. Look at his body language. Hold on. Y'all, hold on.
Dave, you're a broke ass sucking dick for another.
Wait, hold on. My fault.
Flies boxes, and Art is just some nigga from fucking from Carson. What the fuck do I like? Notice how, like, dude, the reason why JP can dog walk them is because they're dogs. Like, I've dog walked JP every time I've talked to him because JP knows deep down he's my slave. JP knows that deep down. Anything that JP's.
Yo, Auntie, don't come over here with that bullshit, my nigga. Auntie, don't come over here with that bullshit. That man ain't said one N-word over here on my channel. That man, I ain't heard the man talk like this. I didn't know who the man. I had one encounter with him on daggone Labutu Network with Rush before he came over here that time, and we were talking. We had a semi-intellectual conversation as much as I could have with him. He didn't call me no N-word. He didn't say no N-word. So, yo, keep your shit on your channel, son. I don't never go over to your channel and tell you nothing to talk about. I don't never go over your channel and try to regulate nothing you say. Yo, keep your opinions to yourself. This is unsolicited opinions. I don't care what you think, bro. I don't know who told you what. I could care less what you think. So we got a right to say what we want to say and to speak on what we want to speak on this channel. When you're over on your channel speaking on whatever you're speaking about, I never go over in your chat and tell you what to say. I never go into your chat and tell you, yo, Auntie, you stay on some bullshit. You stay on other niggas' things that got nothing to do with you. I never say it. But you do. You stay on everybody else's shit that don't got shit to do with you. Don't come over here with that shit, bro. Don't come over here with that shit. Yo, Uncle Streamer said that boy a real life cousin effort. I thought he was joking. He ain't joking. Yo, this shit's bad. This shit's bad. This shit's really bad. Come over here with that shit, bro. Don't come over here with that. I didn't see your clips, bro. I didn't see your clips. Don't come over here with that shit. Bro, listen, if you whatever clout you need to get, whatever you need to do what you gotta do, fam. Do what you gotta do, fam. You already showed it on the thing. Come on, man. Monkeys, yo, fam, and I checked him when he said it, but y'all are so self-righteous and so full of yourselves that y'all thought that y'all had to do it before me. Y'all didn't give me the opportunity to do it. Y'all are so self-righteous and so full of your own shit that, yo, y'all are wild, man. Y'all are wild, man. Nah, we ain't talking about nobody insides the mouth skins. Let's have an intellectual. We ain't talking about nobody inside the mouth skins. Look, this man, yo, you ain't shit. You ain't shit, and everybody that look like you ain't shit neither, Imperius. You already know that. You ain't shit. You know where to go and talk that crazy shit. You ain't, yo, Imperius would tell you. He'd be like, yo, I can't. I was like, hell no, you can't say one N-word over here, bro. You can't drop one. If you even sound like you about to say, I'm dropping your ass. I'm dropping your ass. The racist pig is in the effing chat. y'all are wild, man. Stop with the self-righteousness, bro. Man, bro. Yo, say what you want, Auntie, man. You got it. You got it. Whatever you say is correct. You got it. Nah, man. Nah, I'm talking about him. He's good as long as Emperor Code, if you say any racial epithets in the chat, then you could drop him. If you don't say no racial epithets, if you don't say nothing crazy racially, then leave him alone. That's what we're gonna do, because I'm talking about him. I don't want it to be said that I have a problem with having the conversation with anybody. I don't have the problem having a conversation with anybody, but best believe they're gonna leave with some respect. They're going to leave with some respect. So, like, at the end of the day, it's all good. And, yo, y'all can pay. If y'all want him up out of here that bad, if he hasn't said anything racially, y'all can pay. Y'all know I have a chat bounty. I could use some support, so y'all can pay. If y'all are that bothered by him being over here, that's fine. Y'all can pay. He don't say no N-words over here, nor will he. He don't say no N-words over here, but I am reviewing him, and I am reviewing JP, and I am reviewing John Galt. So I don't mind having the conversation. But if y'all want him out of here, because he would never say the N-word over here with me, it's a wrap. So if y'all don't like him here, y'all want him gone, y'all know what to do. The chat bounty is on. All right, the chat bounty is on. Let's get to it. In the meantime, between time.
Says is him looking up to me as the example of what he wants to be, trying to impose it on you. He's trying to go, I don't work. JP, I don't have to work. I could have inherited millions of dollars, JP.
Oh my God. Shout out to and like, yo, shout out to my man Lord ADS. Appreciate you, Lord ADS. Thank you very much. Because of Lord ADS, we just need 21 more people, at least $5 a piece. Y'all support the show, support the stream. You know what I mean? We ain't afraid of no conversation. We ain't going for that shit though. He ain't gonna say no N-words over here. I promise you that. Thank you very much. And if he do, he's out of here immediately. Thank you very much, my man Lord ADS. Appreciate you, bro.
God damn it, I like the way you do bit.
It don't matter what the situation, I'm just trying to climb any obstacle a nigga facing. See it through in due time. It's a marathon, you gotta pace it. You can't press rewind, you get left behind. Just grind and the rest be fine.
Yo, was ADS, let me ask you a question. ADS, I need you to tell me in the chat. Was that to kick him out? Shout out to my man Ray. Was that to kick him out, ADS? Was that to kick him out for 5 minutes? Was that a bounty on Imperius, ADS? Was that a 5-minute bounty on Imperius? Let me know, ADS, one way or another. Was you just blessing the show, or were you using that for a bounty? I need to know, bro, so we can make sure it's handled for you. Appreciate you. Shout out to Luxury Bucket List, and he's in his 20s. The way he disrespects y'all is diabolical, entertaining, but crazy. Yo, he don't disrespect me like that. He don't disrespect me like that, and he won't. He don't disrespect me like that, and he won't. It's nothing inferior. Okay, well, let him tell me. Let him tell me. He said that's exactly what it was. Let him tell me. ADS, let me know. Let me know. But if it is, put him on a 5-minute timeout. Put him on a 5-minute timeout. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. I appreciate you. I appreciate it. Yo, Auntie, run your shit. Yo, you got at least 2 channels, right? You run your stuff the way you want to. Don't come over here telling me anything about how to run my channel. You run your channel the way you want to. I run my channel the way I want to. It shouldn't cost you anything the way I run my channel. You're entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to see it how you want to see it. And that's what it is. That's all it is your opinion. That's all it is how you see it. And you're entitled to that. I'm asking you respectfully, because I never do this to anybody, especially not to you. I take this as disrespect. I don't appreciate this. I don't like this. I'm asking you respectfully, because I don't have no problem with you. At the same time, I have a problem with this. I'm a grown man. You have no right to come over here and tell me anything about what I'm doing. You have no right. If you don't like it, you don't have to watch. It's that simple. It doesn't cost you anything to not watch me. If you don't like the way I do, if you don't like my channel, if you don't like my channel politics, that's fine. But yo, to come over here and tell me how to run my stuff is mad disrespectful, and I don't appreciate it, bro. I don't appreciate it at all. This is the last. So that's all. It is what it is. Okay, so 5 minutes for Imperius. 5 minutes for Imperius. What's up, Lady D? Lady D said, if he was a black woman, JP and the black men would have went out. Yeah. Yeah. And that's the problem. I have a problem with that. Some niggas never learn. Some niggas never learn, man. Some niggas never learn, man. Some niggas never learn. All right, bro. Yo, shout out to bro. I don't want to hear anything else but accountability in this space is bullshit. Shout out to that. I don't want to hear anything else about accountability in this space is bullshit. Shout out to that. Shout out to that. Yo, all of us ain't cowards. So that's the thing, right? All of us ain't cowards. Yo, I checked the dude and dropped the dude, and then he had to comply or get out. I checked the dude and dropped the dude, and he had to comply and get out. And ultimately, people paid to make sure that he was gone. So at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? Nobody's a coward over here. But yo, Auntie. Bro, I'm gonna holler at you. Maybe this ain't your show, man. This ain't your show. I'm gonna holler at you. Yo, fam, I don't want to go into a back and forth. I don't want, you're not listening, and I don't appreciate it. You're not listening, and I don't appreciate it. So I'm gonna get with you. You're not listening, and I don't appreciate it, bro. Like at the end of the day, if you want to make a show about me making the show, do your thing. Like at the end of the day, but don't come over here telling me how to run my shit. Like I don't work a job. I got my own business within business. So like at the end of the day, like yo, the job that I work, nobody's micromanaging me. No one's over me. I do what I want to do, and that's why I like it. So yo, if you don't like it, it's fine. But yo, don't be sitting here telling me how to run nothing, my boy. Nah, hey yo, BS detector. This is my chat. I'm not gonna ignore my chat. I'm not gonna ignore my chat. This is my chat. So I'm gonna do what I want to do. Shout out to JD1975. What's up, family? What's going on? Hey, Vixen Fabber. What's going on, sis? What's going on, sis? If two men are going back and forth and the man is saying something about that man, then that's one thing. But to say the N-word, the hard ER, and to say the shit that this nigga said about JP, I think it's ridiculous. But I'm on my show saying it. Guess what I didn't do? I didn't go on JP's show and tell JP shit. I'm on my show saying it, reviewing it, and saying it. I didn't go nowhere. I don't never go to NT's show and tell him shit. I don't never go to JP's show and tell him shit. I don't never go to anybody's show and tell them how to run their show. It's their show. They can run it how they want to. Shout out to my man Living Humbly. Appreciate you, man. The support is still here. Auntie, what the hell you talking about? Niggas be acting like they the only ones who support. Exactly. It's weird shit, but it's okay. Shout out to Wolfpack. What's up, fam? But I ain't good. You got one more time, BS detector. You could, I could be as emotional or as whatever else I want to be over here. I don't go over to where y'all are at and bother y'all at all. If I come over there, I support. If I like a content creator and I got time, I go over there and I spend bread. I don't tell them how to run their show. I don't tell them what to talk about. I don't tell them who to have over there. I don't tell them who not to have over there. I don't ever do it. And guess what y'all will never do to me? You never, I'm not going for it. You gotta pick somebody else. Because I ain't that guy. You gotta pick somebody else. You lying. I ain't never told you lying. I did the same thing I did doing right now. I did the same thing. When I realized that you wasn't gonna be fair, shout out to Wildest Wake Up Show. When I came up there and you said if I had smoke for something you said, and I came up there to talk to you and everybody else started jumping in, I asked you, tell them to let me talk. You wouldn't, so I came over here and I cooked your ass. That's it. That's it. I don't tell you how to run your show. You lying. You lying. But it's okay. It's something that you do. I've accepted it. Let's get back to this. Hey, Wincham. Did the men have to pay to block him like he blocked? Yo, he's not. Yo, I got him blocked for right now. I'm not. Auntie is not permanently blocked. I got him blocked for right now. Yo, I don't block nobody. This is what I'm talking about. Hey, but you're about to get blocked. This is what I'm talking about. I don't block anybody. I blocked Antique because I asked him as a man, yo, Antique, respectfully, yo, please stop trying to tell me what to do on my channel. He didn't want to do that. He wants to keep typing in the chat anyway with caps and telling me what to do and telling me how to do it. Yo, someone do something to make me feel better with this BS detector person. I don't even know who this is. Probably somebody. Yo, someone do something to make me feel better, man. Let them get a break. Let them rest their throat because they got me twisted. I don't usually block people, but I asked him and he didn't respect what I asked him. But it's okay.
Brooklyn.
Yeah, what up, boss?
Do something to make me feel better.
I thought you never asked.
What you gonna do, man? What you gonna do to make you feel better?
Someone do something to make me feel better. Someone put at least $10. Someone put at least $10 on this person's head and let them understand I get paid off of trolls. So I get paid off of trolls. I get paid off of trolls. Hey, Sharon, you could be the next that I get paid off of too, because you know the niggas over here don't like you anyway. So, hey, you could be the next. I get paid off of trolls. So it's cool. It's cool for me. All right. So let's get back to this.
JP, I could have inherited millions of dollars and sat on my ass my whole life. Shut up, Dave, you poor broke ass. Dave, you're a broke ass sucking dick for another man on another man's channel. You're sitting here blowing Bob on another channel. Be a man, little cuck boy. Now, number one. Number two, JP, shut up, cuck boy. General cuck boy, relax. Yeah. Shut up. You're seriously, the reason what John is trying to show is that you're so moronic that someone like JP.
Hey, yo, LT, I'm going to say this one time and one time only. I'm going to say this one time and one time only. One thing about me, I say what I mean, and I mean what I say, whether you like it or not. It is what it is. That's of no consequence to me. What I'm asking you is, I appreciate you being, I rock with you. You're all right with me. I don't have no problem with you. I'm asking you to please do not try to tell me or talk about how I'm running my show on my show. Like, that's mad disrespectful. I run my show the way I want to run my show. I run my channel the way I want to run my channel, just like you have a right to do the same. And I never impede upon your rights to do so. So what I'm asking you is, if you have even an iota of respect for me, I'm asking you to please respect me and respect my wishes. I don't have your other thing blocked for good. I don't want to block you like that. I'm just asking you to respect my wishes. That's it. It's really that simple. It's really that simple. All right? It's really that simple. Okay? So that's it. All right? Let's get back to it. Yo, I did not make it a problem. See, this is what, like, it's like you want trouble. I don't get, it's like you want smoke because you don't know, you don't understand boundaries, bro. I tell guess what, Auntie, since you want to keep going there, guess what? Imperius what even told you. I told Imperius, don't ever say the N-word on my channel. Guess what Imperius has never done? Imperius has never said the N-word on my channel. But I'm asking you as a man, so you got a problem with him, but he knows how to respect the channel host and don't say anything that I asked him not to say. But you don't got enough respect for me, and I'm saying, yo, fam, you're entitled to your opinion. Just don't be trying to talk about how I run my show on my show. But you steady want to do it. And then you want to get mad at me if I exact what my rights are. I'm asking you to chill out. Why can't you respect that? Why can't you respect that? I never go to your show and tell you anything at all. I never say anything about how you run your show, ever. You have a right as a man to run your show however you see fit, and so do I. And all I'm asking you is respectfully, stop trying to tell me how to run my show. That's it. Some niggas never learn, boy.
Can own you and own your show, and you're entertained by the very bullshit that JP expounds.
I don't have a show. Why y'all keep
No, you watch JP, you moron. No, listen to the words I just said, moron. See, you're too stupid to even listen. You have no job because no one could deal with you, moron. You don't shut up and listen. If you were a project manager, you'd shut up and listen. You would shut up and listen to your project superintendent. You would shut up and listen to your project superintendent. You wouldn't talk back like a woman. You wouldn't talk back like a woman. You talk back like a woman. Oh, man, nigga, you talk back like a woman. You want me to treat you like a nigga? I'll treat you like a nigga. You want to talk back like a nigga? Shut up, nigga. Shut up.
That's not progressive, yo. That's weak. That's not progressive. That's weak. That's weak. There's nothing progressive about that. And the crazy thing is this, right? People can say whatever they want about me. I'm an equal opportunity smoke giver. Equal opportunity. And I've been accused on multiple occasions of being way less harsh on the women than I am on the men. I've been accused multiple times, especially for the people who's closest to me that come on this show, of being way less harsh on the women than I am on the men. Sweet, y'all. JP, let that man tell you. He's talking about Dave right now. But you let him call you all kinds of N-words. It's coming. You let him tell you that he's your slave master, that he owns you. And you slumped down in your chair. And then you did like this. And people are in the chat talking about something he said that's 1,000 times less egregious than that. He wouldn't dare say that shit on my panel. Yo, you get the fuck out of here, nigga. You get the fuck out of here. Peace. Because, yo, y'all niggas don't listen. You want smoke, you got it. Now you got something to complain about. You got what you're looking for. There you go. Like, yo, I don't know who y'all think I am or who y'all think y'all are, but nobody don't tell me nothing in real life. How you think you're going to tell me something on the internet? Nobody don't tell me shit in real life. How you think that you're going to tell me something on the internet? How? You don't pay a goddamn bill of mine. This ain't your shit. You don't pay me shit for real. You don't do shit for me for real. What are you talking about? So you want the smoke, you got the smoke. It is. Do what you want, because I know that's what you was looking for anyway. I'm not walking on eggshells for none of you. None of you. If I want to talk about something, I'm going to talk about what I want to talk about. If I want to have somebody over here, I'm going to have who I want to have over here. If you like it, fine. If you don't, kick rocks. It is what it is. Someone done told you wrong. Y'all been on the internet too long. Y'all a pussy. Y'all been on the internet too long. I'm not from the internet world. I just got here. I'm not that refined yet. I'm not that cultured yet. I just got here. Relatively not too long ago. Someone told you wrong. I don't know what you heard about me. I don't care what you think about me. I don't care what you feel about me. You got it twisted and misconfused. Just like that nigga Imperious ain't gonna come over here saying the N-word. Ain't a goddamn man gonna come over here and tell me how to run my shit. Even the homie who y'all say that I cater to, he don't tell me how to run my shit. That's why we had big fallouts. You ain't see that shit. You ain't peep that shit. You don't know that shit. You got that shit twisted. All the fallouts that me and the homie had because he came over here and tried to tell me how to run my shit. And I've known the nigga for 30 years, and the nigga got almost 1 million subs. What do you think your punk ass is gonna do? What you think your weak punk ass is gonna do? You ain't even got... Yo, damn. You got me twisted and misconstrued. I don't know what you think or what you heard about me. The big arguments, the nigga saying I was a snake in a Judas, is because my homie, who has almost 1 million subs, and I know him for 30 years, came over here trying to run my shit. And I ain't having it with him, and I ain't having it with you either. Trust and believe that. If I ain't having it with him, I damn sure ain't having it with you. I don't know you. I don't know you. You don't know me. You ain't done shit for me like that. Stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. But this is what you wanted. So by all means, now you have a reason to cry. Oh, is Boost his members? Is Boost his members? Yo, is don't take care of the people that pay money. Go ahead and lie and spin your narrative and lie on me and try to mischaracterize me. Go ahead. Go ahead, because that's what you wanted to do anyway. Because I asked you respectfully several times, calmly. Yo, fam, come on, man. Don't do that. I don't go to your channel and do that. Don't do that to me. I don't do that to you. Don't do that to me. You wild. You wild luxury bucklist. Hey, listen, I don't know what people thought, but I don't be playing. We gonna keep it going. We gonna keep it going. I'm good. I'm good. We gonna, ladies, listen, ladies, I'm good. I just have to, please don't stop me from addressing what I need to address. Please don't stop me from addressing what I need to address. I know what I'm doing. The Brooklyn never leaves us. It damn sure don't. I left Brooklyn, but Brooklyn never left me. And all that shit, I don't get it. I don't get why people think that they have a right. You have no right. You can say whatever you want to say, and you can talk about it on your channel if that's what you want to do, but you have no right. You got zero right to try to come over here and regulate. You can't do that. You ain't gonna do that. I don't know what you thought. You ain't gonna come over here and regulate nothing. TMK said I left Brooklyn, never came back. Shout out to that. You ain't gonna be able to regulate over here. Let's get back to this.
What bitch ass pussy nigga?
On this prom picture, she was like,
"Shut up, pussy ass nigga."
On that fucking prom
Look at this little bitch. He's talking to himself now. Now he's talking to himself like a woman does.
Hell out of here, dog.
No, shut up, Dave. You get out of here. You're moronic.
Would you tell that man that in his face, brother?
Yeah, Dave, don't make Dave. I'm breaking your mind like my family broke your family's body 200 years ago. Shut up, Dave.
If you want to do it in life, you should do it on this platform.
Oh, I would do it in life. I would break you in half, JP. I would rip you in half. Do you even know how strong I am, JP? You're a fat old JP. You know what makes strength? You know what makes strength? Lack of lactic acid, JP. See, your tubby and your tits give lactic acid to your body. Your stomach and your tits produce lactic acid in your body. I work out twice a day, JP. Where was I just at right now? I was at.
Now, the crazy thing is, right? See, people can say what they want, right? Imperius has never said none of this shit over here. None of it. None of it. He said Moon Cricket. I think he called Darrow a monkey because him and Darrow was going back and forth. He did. He called Darrow a monkey, and he called Darrow a Moon Cricket because him and Darrow were going back and forth, and Darrow kept calling him white boy and this and that and cracker and all this. But he ain't never said none of this shit over there. But good and guaranteed, we've seen JP go against black men and black women, and he was talking about cracking a black woman's face on his dead mama grave. So I want to hear shit niggas is talking about. The nigga told Mahogany Roots the other day, I'll crack your face on my dead mama grave. That's what he said. And she said far less than what this nigga Imperius just said. She said far less. So miss me with the bullshit. Miss me with the bullshit. This ain't the same thing. This is apples and bowling balls. Because what I'm talking about is, yo, you so scared of the white man. You so scared of what the white man would do. And you talk to your sisters crazy, like you don't care about them, but then you're going to try to make it seem like, and shout out to Taz, you seen what it was, Taz. You called it out. And I agree 100% with you. And when you did call it out, he had so much smoke for you. He pulled it back, but he had so much smoke for you when you called it out. Shit's wrong, bro. The shit's wrong. The shit's wrong. And niggas try to gaslight me. Oh, he said monkey on your panel. Yo, without context. Yo, him and Darryl was going back and forth, and Darryl kept calling him a white boy and a cracker. Let's be honest. Sick of you niggas, man. I'm sick of y'all. Y'all trying, I'm trying to show a point. I'm trying to show a point because we are not the same. We are not the same. I'm not going to sit there and bang on my sisters and bang on women that look like me and then cower to a white boy. That shit ain't happening. Care what y'all say. I'm a motherfucking soldier regardless. And if you can't see the difference, and if you don't see nothing wrong with that, that's part of your problem. You sit there and y'all sit there and y'all kowtow to these people talking shit to you, degrading you, diminishing you, but then yet and still you talk about you'll do something to a sister on your dead mama grave. And all she did was challenge your perspective. All she did was challenge your perspective. She didn't talk about putting hands on you. She didn't talk about putting feet on you. She didn't talk about doing nothing. She was challenging something that you said. Way less than what this dude did. Way less. Way less. I love the sister preacher. You wild, Jordan. Yo, thank you, the Chanel's Reality. Thank you for the $1.99 for your. I'm relaxed, yo. Don't tell. I'm sick of y'all trying to tell me what to do. Don't tell me what to do. I'm good. I don't need no blood pressure medicine. I know what to do. I go in there and drink something. I know what to do. I know what to take. Now I'm good. I'm on my square. I'm talking about what I want to talk about. I'm talking about what I came up here to talk about. We good. Let's get to it.
An equinox.
You got the S.
No, Dave, you got that nigga voice. Dave, you got that nigga brain.
Wow.
You got that nigga brain, that dumb brain, JP. Dave, JP, it's interchangeable. You're both as stupid. You're both as stupid as you are. No. You need a white man to tell you how to live your life, because when you are given the opportunity without the supervision of a white man, you babble like Dave.
I ain't talk to you.
You babble like Dave. You sound like a woman, Dave. Without the supervision of
a no pushback. JP offered no pushback. That life. JP offered zero pushback. Zero pushback. Hell no, he don't deserve respect, Lady D. With all the shit that he was saying and doing, hell no, he don't deserve respect. That particular one doesn't. Now, I don't judge all of them by him. Just like y'all shouldn't judge all of us by JP or by me or by anybody else. You should judge people off the content of their character. Rest in peace to Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. instead of the color of their skin. And that's the realest thing he's ever said. You should judge people by getting to know them. Not for what they look like, not for what gender they are, not for what religion they are, not for what facial feature they have. Get to know the person. And if the person is a worthwhile quality person, cool. If the person is a piece of shit, they're a piece of shit. No matter what. No matter what. JP ain't shit. He can't say shit. He ain't said nothing. I do agree about one thing. He don't need to bring his ass back over here. Yo, nah, we ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. We ain't gonna do that. They submit every time. That shit's crazy, but that's not all of us, Venus, and we can't do that. That's not all black men. That's not all black men. That's some of these black men, and that's crazy. And I would agree with you, Venus, that it's sad that they submit to a white man or a white man's balls, but they got so much smoke for y'all. That ain't cool. That's not cool. And I don't care. On my watch, that shit ain't going down. I'm going to speak up against that. I don't care what nobody say. What's up, Real C? Good to see you. I don't care what nobody say. I'm going to speak up against that shit. That ain't right. That's not right. You got so much smoke for the sisters. You on your own channel just now, not too long ago. You was talking about, if it was up to me, all these black bitches would be gone. Like, what? But this white man that said everything under the sun, them sisters ain't saying nothing remotely close to what he said. They just giving you pushback on what you said. My man Cole said, I've almost deleted 2 white boys for calling me the N-word. I don't play about that shit. Shout out to Cole. They don't all do it. Don't do that, Venus. They don't all do it. That we can I can't let you, just like all black women ain't bad, all black men ain't bad neither. I'm not gonna let y'all paint. And see, that's the problem. Y'all be trying to paint a narrative that makes all black men degenerate, and all black men are not degenerate, just like all black women are not terrible either. We gotta stop this shit. If we the so-called black race, so-called, is men and women. It's not just women, it's not just men, it's men and women. So at the end of the day, until we recognize that all of us got flaws and all of us got some good shit about us, and there's some pieces of shit in every race, there's some pieces of shit in every gender, there's some great people in every race, there's some great people in every gender. Until we recognize that, we're gonna be in trouble. They don't all do nothing. Oh, okay. Well, I mean, listen, because you said all of them do that, so I didn't catch that. You said all the black women bashers submit. Okay, cool. I caught that. My apologies. I caught that. I'm not trying to paint the narrative. I got you. She said all the black women bashers. Okay, cool. I got you. That makes sense. I could agree with that. Let's get back to this.
A white man, you become women. That's why women run your culture.
What's up,
That's
Gaz?
why women run you. That's why JP is obsessed with sticking his dick into a wet hole. I control the wet holes, so I control JP.
What part of universal renegade don't you understand?
No. What part of stop having a white man's house as your background don't you get?
You're goofy.
No, you're goofy. You're goofy that you have a white man's house as their background. No black has a piano in their house. Shut up.
That dude.
Get out of here. Get off my panel, bitch.
It's not your panel.
It is my panel. This is my platform. YouTube's mine, bitch. YouTube is mine, bitch. Why do you think I have you blacks kneeling before me on every channel?
JP ain't said shit. What's up, not the mammy? JP ain't said shit. Yeah, he don't run nothing over here. There you go with that bullshit. Though ain't team nothing. Yeah, but come on, we know that. He's just talking. We know there's a lot of black people that have pianos. Come on. We know there's a lot of black people that got pianos. We ain't even about to do that. But this that bullshit, though. JP ain't said shit. He's silent as a church mouse. What's up, gas mask? Now, if a black woman was spewing half of this, if a black woman said anything about anything that Jay Prince said, which Imperius did say much things about what Jay Prince said, then JP would be going off and he'd be talking about his dead mama grave. Am I lying? What's up, Kuma? It's one of those situations where some brothers feel like they are exempt from the racial talking points, so they let it fly. They're not. It's not. It's weak. It's no exemptions. It's weak. It's no exemptions. It's weak. Yeah, there's self-haters. Venus. Obviously, JP did that because he wants to go viral. That's crazy. Cooning and buffooning. Damn gone right. Crazy shit.
Why do you blacks kneel before me on every channel?
Never.
Nobody be kneeling in front of you, dude. Stop.
Oh, you do. Oh, JP, you do. Oh, JP, you do. Do you want me to call my friends up in your local congressional district, JP? Have you taken off your Section 8, JP?
Yeah,
you want to see power, JP? You want to see power? You want to see power, JP? JP, you want to see power?
Now he want to speak up because his Section 8 is at risk. Now he want to speak up. JP didn't speak up until he said something about his Section 8 being at risk. Now he wants to talk long and strong. Now he wants, no, they're always on you. They're always on you, Truism Stormcrow. They're always on you. Speak for yourself. They own you. They don't own me. They own you. If this was God doggone Rosewood, I'd be Vin Grames, nigga. They own you. They don't own me. Please believe that. Speak for yourself. Speak for your God doggone self. They own you. And that's a damn shame. They started talking about his Section 8. They started talking about his Section 8. Now he want to speak up. He didn't want to say shit else till his Section 8 was in jeopardy. His Section 8 is in jeopardy. Now he want to speak. Now he got something to say. He ain't mute no more. God, dog. He ain't mute no more. His Section 8 is in jeopardy. Let's get to it.
All right, JP, why don't you ask CT and Bob what real power is?
Call him, yeah.
Why don't you ask Bob?
Yeah, call him. Why they gonna call him? Man, these dudes they just come up here to say anything.
They surely do. I'm like, this dude, little homosexual.
Hold on. You know.
I'm like, get out of here.
Hold on. I know Art came over here. I know see Dave. You know, like I feel like I need to come back.
All right. And John Galt, you're not no better. John, y'all little crew. I don't know. Hood is kind of bad, but Hood ain't quite as bad as John Galt. Chaotic Truth, all of them is kind of in the same little boat. Like, it's crazy. Like, the self-hatred and the self-loathing and the it's just ridiculous. All the things that y'all have attributed them to creating, people like you have created. All people that look like you have created. All the things that the accomplishments that y'all say that they have, people like you invented it. People that look like you invented it. But yet and still, you give them credit for everything because of the way that things appear to be right now. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Now, if you have someone who's doing great things or is great, it's nothing wrong with giving them props, no matter what skin color they are. If they're Caucasian and they're doing great things and they're making society better and they're enhancing society, that's a wonderful thing. It's nothing wrong with that. But there are also the David Stewarts. And by the way, Chaotic Truth, I was one of the first ones that did a stream about David Stewart, but no one wants to hear about the black billionaires that's not athletes. I went through them. The FBA black billionaires that are not athletes or not entertainers. I went through them about a year and a half ago. I did that stream. I was one of the first ones talking about David Stewart, Worldwide Technologies. Shout out to Cassandra Brown. What's going on? Nah, see, y'all gotta stop this shit. This is an L for Jay Prince. Yeah, this is not an L for black men, and that's why I'm reviewing the stream, because John Galt don't speak for me. Chaotic Truth don't speak for me, and Jay Prince for president damn sure don't speak for me. Those are three individual men that speak for their damn self. They don't speak. Conservative don't speak for me. Damn sure Truism, the whatever his name is, that nigga don't speak for me neither. These are individuals. They don't speak for me. They don't represent nothing that I got going on. They don't represent nobody that rock with me. I don't know dudes like this in real life. I don't rock with dudes like this in real life. That's on them. And that's and that's what I want to show. I want to show the distinction, because I'm not cool with that. I'm not cool with banging on women and then you can't give the same smoke to a white man that done far worse or said far worse to you than these women did. I'm not okay with that. That shit don't make sense. I'm not okay with threatening women and threatening violence against women and all of this shit. I'm not okay with that. And at the same time, and this man has called you a slave, that said he owns you, that called you all kinds of niggas, that called you all kinds of stuff, and you ain't got shit to say back. That's not cool. That's not okay. Hey, Dina, no, relax. That's on you. None of them then just speak for me. I speak for me and me alone. F out of here. That's a fact. Y'all support the show, Sports Trade. Now, man. Right is, of course, if he wouldn't come over here, none of that shit would have happened. Exactly. What's up, Jim Rat 08? What's going on, bro? You already know what kind of streams and topics I want to hear you speak of, but I understand that these topics, those topics don't get you paid on here. It don't make no bread at all. Nobody wants to hear the positivity. Nobody wants to hear the good. So I gotta put the message in the madness, as someone else has said. I gotta put the message in the madness. I'm really speaking on something right now, but I'm putting it in a way that's talking about this shit right here. Because John Gold ain't no better. Chaotic Truth ain't no better. Using the hard ER, you hard ERs do this, and you hard ERs do that, and I can't stand you hard ERs. And I'm like, yo, did you look in the mirror? Did you look in the mirror? Yeah, they weak because they ain't stand up to you. Like, you know better than that. You know better than that. That's crazy. That shit that you were saying was ridiculous. That shit that you were saying was absolutely ridiculous. Absolutely ridiculous. And you already know better. Come over here with that. The ink won't dry. Yo, you come over here with that, you out of here. Point blank, period. No questions asked. You come over here with that, you gone, bro. No questions asked. No questions asked. Nobody gonna have to pay shit. So keep it cute. Keep it cute. Keep it intellectual. Because all that shit you were saying, the Roman Catholic Church, they didn't create nothing. They didn't invent nothing. He didn't debate nobody. He didn't debate nobody, Taz. He won't debate. Whenever you start hitting him with facts, he got to go to ad hominem attacks. I annihilated him on Rush's channel. Whenever, hey yo, if you're trying to kick him out, it's $10. You know that. Shout out to me, your Lord ADS. I appreciate it. If you try to boot him from the chat for 5 minutes, it's $10. But I appreciate the $5. Thank you very much, family. Y'all support the show, support the stream now, man. If you're trying to boot them for the chat, it's $10 for 5 minutes. Every 5 minutes, it's $50 for 2 weeks. It's $100 for 2 months. What's up? Cool Kamezi said, talk your shit. Imperious, easy win for you. He's an easy win. Yeah, he's an easy win because he's a pseudo intellectual. All he does, anytime you hit him with facts, he goes to ad hominem attacks. It's real simple, but people be getting so like razzle dazzle and so upset that they don't just hit them back with facts. But like, yo, nah, you can't use the N word over here. Nah, you can't come with ad hominem attacks. You gotta keep it intellectual. You gotta keep it intellectual, but you can't. That's the problem. You can't keep it intellectual. You can't keep it intellectual. I'm about to drop the link in a second, y'all. Y'all more than welcome to come up. No trigger words, no doxing, no trigger words. Y'all welcome to come up. I'm telling you, if y'all come up here trying to tell me how to run my panel, I will drop you for no money. Okay, I'm telling you right now. If you come up here trying to tell me how to run my panel, trying to check me on my own shit, I will drop you with no questions asked. Imperious, if you come up here and you even breathe the N word, I will drop your ass faster than you can say no. All right, you heard me. I'm not playing with y'all. I'm not playing with y'all. If you know what I'm saying, I don't care if you come up. But what you will not do is disrespect my platform and talk crazy. That's period. And I don't care who you think you are. You ain't gonna come up here telling me how to run my show. I don't care who you think you are. All right. So as long as y'all can follow those rules and regulations, we good. As long as y'all can follow those rules and regulations, we're good. I have no problem with y'all at all. All right. So let me go ahead and drop this link. Let me go ahead and drop the link. I got y'all. Y'all more than welcome to come up. Let's keep it cute. Let's keep it respectful. You can have a difference of opinion. You could not agree with me, and that's fine. I don't mind. I don't have a problem with you disagreeing with me. Just don't try to disrespect me. That's all I'm saying. You could disagree. Just don't disrespect me. Period. You heard? I ain't having it. I'm not having it. Let's get to it. Paste. All right. And then I'm gonna look and see where we're at, see what we need for our goal. I think we need. Hey, my sister in the building. Shout out to my sissy Vet Marie in the building. 990. Thank you so much. I've been crazy busy. I started school and what? Glory be to the Most High God. We love you, sis. We glad you're doing well. I'm so happy to hear the praise report. Shout out to my sister Yvette Marie. Congratulations, sweetness.
Hope you don't mind if I say this out loud. How wonderful life is, 'cause you're in the world.
I love you. 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 Shout out to sweetness. Appreciate you. I appreciate you. I appreciate you. And thank you so much. That's definitely dope. I'm happy to hear it. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and drop this link. Let me copy that. All right, delete. Y'all more than welcome. Come up. Let's kick it, man. Let's see what y'all think. Like I said, y'all don't have to. We don't do no echo chambers, so y'all don't have to agree with me. Y'all could disagree with me. It's no problem. Just don't be trying to tell me how to run my show. You know what I'm saying? Just don't try to tell me how to run my show. You could disagree all you want to. Listen, pancakes, 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 steak and motherfucking potatoes. I done told y'all. I told. Shout out to Cat Williams. Pancakes, 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 steak and motherfucking potatoes. It is. If I say that on this show, that's what it is. What's up? What's up, Brownie Ellie? What's going on? All right. Shout out to my man ADS waving the backside. No shoot. You already know. You already know. We got much love for you, sis. Shout out to ADS is in the building. What's up, ADS? What's good with you, brother? What say you?
What's up, brother Izzy Bands? How's it going this evening?
What's the deal with you?
Hey man, this is serious business. You talk about, brother. I mean, if y'all allow this on y'all panels, man, y'all ain't getting no respect from me no more. I can't deal with this type of shit. This dude that went on there and called it all types of N-words, been doing this shit for years. Y'all keep letting him back up in here. Y'all be chilling with him like this shit is cool. I mean, what I learned of his last week, there really ain't no accountability in this space whatsoever. It's just more bullying and clout chasing, man. Ain't no accountability in this space, man.
Well, my thing is this, right? I would like what I would like to see, and I see that you see it a little differently, and that's fine, right? But I would like to see someone have the intellectual conversation with the dude. He claims to be a debater. He claims to be so intellectual. I want to see him have an intellectual conversation because I haven't seen it. So, like, you know, this ADS, he has not been allowed to say none of those words over here. He has never said those words over here. That was over on John Galt's panel, and John Galt uses that language and calls people that look like him the hard ER, talking about this and that, and he sees people that look like him as disgusting, very degenerate people. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, I don't. You know, it's a thin line, man. It's a thin line. As long as he ain't saying the N-word or talking crazy over here, I'm not that type of person that's gonna be like, yo, you can't do this or you can't do that. Because as you see, I don't like nobody trying to tell me what I can or can't do. You feel me?
Yeah, Izzy. I'm not about that debate type of stuff when it comes to this. I'm about those, I'm about putting niggas down in this type of shit for real. I don't play that. John Galt, I don't know why y'all keep allowing him in this space. I don't know why y'all ain't struck his ass up out of here yet, for this type of shit. I mean, I'm surprised that the policies on YouTube have it. I mean, all these algorithms, right? You ain't catching that. That type of crazy, right? Insanity over there because he's a racist enabler, bro. I see a bunch of enablers in this space. I really do. Y'all keep playing with these folks, man. Like it's cool. And
well,
at
he
the end
has
of the
his
day,
own channel, so it's not like I don't, you know what I'm saying? This is the first time. The only reason why I saw this is because I was looking at Hood Servative, and Hood Servative was simulcasting. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason why I saw it. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like, my thing is I don't want to be censored. The one thing I love about America is freedom of speech. It's freedom of speech. So, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not gonna allow no crazy talk. I think this is Imperious in the back. Yo, Imperious, I need you to either camera. I don't know it's you. I need you to camera or pay a toll. You can pay a $25 toll to come up, man. Matter of fact, you can pay a $25 toll to come up here. You're so rich.
Man.
You're so rich. I need $25. Okay.
I need $50. If he talk, you know what? That's wild to me how y'all let him go from panel to panel, talk this trash about how much money he's got, what he's doing, where he's
Yeah,
going, and
that's
all
what I
this other
said. I
stuff.
need
And he
$25.
don't contribute any money. He might put $5 up here, $6 up there. He might do this or that dollar or two, but he ain't really never put no real money on these panels. And y'all
Right.
keep allowing him to come in here, just disrespect y'all. Y'all
It's
let
not
y'all
y'all.
hope
Wait,
that.
wait, wait.
No,
Time
no,
out.
no, no,
ADS.
no, 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 no,
Time
no,
out.
no.
No,
Let
no.
me
Time
finish.
out. Time out. Time out. ADS. You can't say y'all because he has not. He has not. So $50 since you got it like that, Imperious. $50. Yo, how you got copyright? Yo, he said I'll just copyright strike it. Yo, fam.
Y'all let him talk to y'all that way, man. This
Hold
little
on. Yo, hold on, ADS. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? So the problem is, right, and this is what happened when Auntie was up here. When that time when he said what he said. Before I could get a chance to check it, I'm trying to check what he's saying. Before I get a chance to check it, then it's all kinds of other stuff, right? I'm just seeing what he said. I'm trying to address what he said, and then you jumping in it. And so I can't even address what he said. So then it looks like I just said, oh, I'm gonna allow him to copyright strike me. It's like, what? So first of all, it was on Hood Conservatives panel. Second of all, it wasn't your channel. Third of all, I didn't even do anything that you did. So, like, if you copyright strike me because I'm saying that, yo, I don't even know if it's you. Hey, it is what it is. Like, it is what it is. I told you, you could cam up and I can see you and know it's you, or you could pay a fee to come up here. One of the two. It is what it is. This was a dollar washer.
order. You know, I believe in, letting people do their thing, right? For the most part. But when it gets out of bounds like this type of stuff here, when it gets so far out of bounds where it's just egregious, where you literally got, I mean, he ain't even gone a whole day from these panels. It just shows you that he's kind of addicted to social media too, right? You know what I'm saying? He been going, when he did this, they did this panel less than an hour or two ago, right? And he's already on your panel. That to me shows that he don't have a lot of respect for y'all, bro.
Well, he
really
ain't on my
doesn't.
pet. Well, he isn't on my pet. He said women play coward games. I can too. Well, I don't play no coward games with you. I asked you, first of all, the link, the thing that you came up here said God, Emperor, Imperious. This right here says Imperious. So, yo, that's number one. You don't never cam up, so I don't know if it's you. What? You know, see, and this is what I'm saying. Listen, if I make sure it's you, I don't have Taz. Jeff, you in the building? Yo, Taz, you in the building? That's two people that wanted to debate you. So I don't mind. You can come up here. I don't care. As long as you don't say the N-word or you don't say no racially, you don't say nothing to get my channel struck, I don't care. I don't
This
care.
nigga is
No, say
using
no.
childish reverse psychology. That's all he's doing. Playing childish psychology games, trying to get at
Come
you.
on. Hold on.
Can we just kick his ass out?
No, but hold on. If you pay, you could pay to kick him out forever if you want to, bro. Like at the end of the day, right? I understand how y'all feel, right? But yo, come on up, Imperious. Taz wants to debate him. My man Jeff wants to debate him. There's people that want to debate him. So as long as he don't say the N-word, and let's see how you said you're so smart, Imperious. Come on up here. And you gotta keep it intellectual.
And you still drop your word. You didn't make him pay a dime, and he doesn't have to show his face because all of a sudden it's a debate. Izzy, I'm gonna go ahead to Jim, brother. Y'all got this. I mean, I can't respect this type of shit, bro.
I appreciate you, man. Like at the end of the day, yo, listen, like there you go. Y'all try to tell me how to whatchamacallit. All right, let's get to it. Yo, Taz, come on, he's in the back. Give me 1 second. Let me see what's up. See, that's what I'm saying. Like, yo, as long as he don't say that shit over here, like that's all I care about. Don't say that shit over here. Hold on, Imperious. Give me 1 second. Thank you to Jay. Jay said, drop his ass. He's wasting my time. I don't know who you talking about. Who's you talking about? Hold on real quick. Yo, Taz, is that you?
Yeah.
All right. Yo, Imperius, is that you?
Of course. No, that's why I was mad. No one's gonna try to be me.
All right, but calm your happy ass down a little
No,
bit, man.
everyone hates me. Why would
Okay,
anyone want to try to be me?
but hold on. But like I'm saying, listen. So Imperius, these are the rules. I don't care.
I know the rules. I'm not even gonna date any. I'm not gonna go anywhere near it. You want to see a debate? I will start with an intellectual debate. I'll say 5 words that will not be anywhere near TOS, and it'll set him off just as much. Let's go.
Go ahead, bro. You got the floor.
You got the floor. Hey,
what is your epistemology or ontology to recommend or say anything?
About what?
There you go.
Wait, come on. You got to clarify.
If you don't know what those words mean, you don't have a functioning idea of reality.
Wait,
if you don't know what ontology or epistemology is, you just have opinions because of how it makes your gynae feel. That's
crazy.
Literally how it is. If you don't know what ontology is how you discover reality is reality, how to identify reality. And your epistemology is how you relate to the reality around you, how you identify with it, how it relates to your belief systems, how you develop cognition. So if you don't have those bases, all you're doing is pulling a piece of shit out of your ass and saying, here, this is what I believe.
Yeah, I don't know why you're saying that, but we can just deal with some of the things you said earlier.
Why are you going to say anything you're going to tell me other than you feel?
Because you said it and I'm willing to challenge it.
But you're going to challenge me with how you feel, not an intellectual, philosophical basis, correct?
Wait, hold on. Time out. Wait, hold on, y'all.
Idiot.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on, Taz. Listen, real quick, because this is the problem, right? If I'm asking him, which I'm not gonna allow him to say the N-word or to say any racial epithets at all, right? But this is the thing, Taz. So what I'm asking you is to please keep the same standard, right? And let's shine on him. Let's shine on him intellectually. So listen. Let's set so Imperius. He wants to debate you on some of the things that you said earlier, especially what from the Roman Catholic perspective, Taz, or which perspective would you like to debate?
Well, he was talking white.
I'm beyond that. I'm asking any opinion that he has, anything that he says, anything that he believes. Why does he believe it? Why does he think it's real? And how can he substantiate that? If he can't do those things, he can't even debate me because all he's just doing is, I feel what you said is wrong and I feel this. That's not a debate.
Hold on.
Some of it will be based on experience. Some of it will be based on
anecdotal evidence means nothing.
Hold on, Imperius. This is the Hold on real quick, Taz. Listen. Hold on. I'm gonna give y'all a timer. When he's speaking, you got to be quiet, Imperius. When you're speaking, he's gonna be quiet. That's the only way that this is gonna be a legitimate conversation. Not unless you're not willing to have the legitimate conversation. And if you're not, then you just prove your own inferiority. That's all I'm saying.
I haven't said anything bad.
No, but you haven't. But you keep cutting him off every time he gets to try to speak. You keep cutting.
I don't know the format. Now that you've said it, okay, time the 2 minutes. I'll shut the F up, let him talk, and then I'll talk for 2 minutes. Fine.
Fair
I didn't know that was the format. You just kind of let it go, so I thought it was a free for all.
No. I was trying to. That's what I was saying. I was trying to.
Well, I just thought it was a free for all, kind of an open-ended, like back and forth. That's what usually happens on a lot of debates. So I just assumed that's how it was. My bad, dude.
No. I want. So if you would allow him to tell you first, we gotta set the guideline of what y'all are debating about in the first place, right? And so allow him to tell you what he's trying to debate you on, and then I'm gonna give him 2 minutes.
But I think that's my point. Hold on, Izzy. That was my whole point of what I just said. How can he debate me on something about a belief system that I have when he doesn't have a belief system on his own to counter it with? He's just saying, I feel it's wrong because I feel.
But
you can't have a debate with that.
No,
you have to have countering epistemologies.
Crazy.
I got you, but hold on. But you haven't given him the room to be able to state what he thinks or to state where he's coming from. So allow him to do that, and then we could go from there. Go ahead, Taz. You got it.
So earlier when he was talking, he was elevating white people to such a high standard as if black people can't reach that spot or as if he's better than someone. And so I was trying to figure out where that was coming from. And according to some of the things he was saying about the Catholic Church, I'm not of the belief that he's in position to speak as highly or as if he can talk down to someone with all the pedophiles and the issues within the Catholic Church that everyone is aware of. I don't know how he can stand on anything asking me about my epistemology when he would have no understanding of a Black first epistemology or ontology. He's a white man. So there's no explaining what I'm standing on. Just watch me stand on it and explain to you where you're wrong at in your attempt to elevate yourself just because you're a white guy. For some reason, you thought using words that you thought Black people didn't know would work. Not with me, fam. I'm an actual debater. So I know the exact meaning of them. And yes, my epistemology is going to be centered around Black first, something you probably don't understand. So that's fine, and we'll deal with your Roman Catholic pedophilia ties. It's that simple.
All right, can we please stop saying that particular word? But you know, say because you know that could trigger PDF file, whatever. Okay, please let's stay away from trigger. Okay. So to set the mark, Imperius, what he wants to debate you on is your ideology.
I heard him. I heard him.
You got 2 minutes.
Again, I heard blustering prescriptions from somebody that said that word is wrong, but yet he can't tell me why that word is wrong. He can't tell me why slavery is wrong. Why is racism wrong? Because he feels it? He doesn't have a belief system to know why anything's right or wrong other than he feels it. Well, I'm bigger, stronger, and faster, so I'll impose what I want on you. There. What is wrong with that? He says white people are imposing. Well, we're bigger, stronger, and faster. Why is that wrong by your own belief system? We feel it's better for us to own you as property. Why is that wrong? Because you feel it's wrong? Because it upsets you? Because you lose? Where's your ontology or your epistemology to tell me why human beings aren't property? Where do you get that idea from? Is it a white idea? Yeah, Judeo-Christian values. So again, no, hold on. What the?
No, you're good. I wasn't talking to you. I was talking to the person in the
I
back.
thought you were talking to me. I'm like, what did I do
go
wrong?
ahead. No, go ahead. You got one more minute. You're good. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. No, dude, like, so he can say, the church is wrong. The church is, when, we created the calendar, we created how you tell, our digital systems, a Catholic nun created BASIC for computers, astrology, mathematics, philosophy, science, medicine, the Catholic Church funded penicillin. So again, because we've saved more than any other and we've killed more than anybody else in the world, we have the right to tell everybody. So yes, it's directly logical. If we've done more, we control more, we own more, we do more, we get to tell lesser people what to do. There's a hierarchy in the universe. You go to work and your boss tells you what to do. This isn't like but again, this goes, he's like, there's black. There are more Black Catholics than white Catholics, but yet you have a problem with Catholics.
Okay, so now your time is up. Go ahead. You have a chance, 2 minutes to respond to that premise, Taz. You got it.
Okay, so I mean, this is odd that some random dude on the internet is trying to make it sound like he's Donald Trump or somebody, and he's in position to tell anyone anything. You're not in position to tell anyone anything anywhere. So when you say we get to tell, you can decide to tell me whatever you think you want to tell me. I'm going to laugh in your face. You're not even in that type of position. When you say we feel it's better to own you as property, you can't own anybody as property legal because of the justice system that are white people. White people created laws so slavery would be no longer applicable in this country. So obviously, white people don't feel it's better to own other people as property, but you're just talking at some point, and we all hear you because you said white people are bigger, faster, and stronger, and you're lying to yourself. Nowhere on this planet are white people bigger, faster, and stronger than Black people. But again, I think you're stuck in this place where you think you can point fingers and elevate yourself because you're white. You think I can't tell you why slavery is wrong? Okay, we have rights, human rights, and those human rights extended to people long before the United Nations was existing. So because at some point, people who were above you decided that human rights apply to black people, yes, people are no longer able to be owned as property. Now, it may make you feel better to talk as if you're living in 1835, but you're not. You can't own people as property. I'm listening.
It's your turn, Paris. You got it.
This is rambling about a personal anecdotes. I don't even know where to get. Again, he's saying, "Why can't we? Why can't we?" And I'm a white person standing on some mountain saying, "What?" He still can't tell me why that's wrong. He just doesn't like it. It's just, I don't like it. You shouldn't do it. Okay, great. Well, we're more powerful. We're richer. We do what we want. You were given your freedom by 600,000 white men who died. You didn't earn anything. You were made slaves, and we decided to free you. You have nothing if it's given to you. You act tough. You say, "Oh, I can't tell you." Sir, I'm an attorney. I write the laws that you follow, or you become a slave in my prison system. So there is slavery called the prison system, the penal system. So yes, you will be a slave if you don't follow what the white man says. And you can't tell me why that's wrong other than it makes you mad. That's my point. So we can't even have a debate here other than from starting the point is, why is my position wrong? Other than you just don't like it. If I sat there and I said, we're going to take all blacks, put them in a box and ship them to Mars. Why is that wrong? Other than you just don't like a white man saying that. Like that's as simple as it is. So it's not even a debate we're having. I'm just hearing a minstrel show or some kind of. I mean, it's like it's like the vaginal monologue or something. Like all I hear is, we're mad, we're mad. You can't say this. Why? We rule the world. Why can't we? Because you don't like it? You can't even tell me why morally we shouldn't.
All right, your time's up. Go ahead, Taz. You got it. 2 minutes.
So I'm concerned that he's not listening because I'll give you the same reasoning and the same logic as before. White people told you you can't put black people in a box and ship them to Mars. And so if you're an attorney, how are you writing laws? Attorneys don't write laws. I'm pretty sure you're used to talking to people who don't know no better, right? But you're talking to someone today who's writing down what you're saying. So when you say, I'm an attorney, I write laws, you're a liar. Attorneys don't write laws. You have very little to do with what's going on in the prison system because in order for someone to actually greet you in terms of the prison system, they got to commit a crime first. You're not going around just locking people up. And if you are, please tell us. And so again, when you say we were given our freedom, right? You want to go back to the Civil War, a place where I'm sure you're not qualified to speak of, but make sure you're understanding that during that time period, white people were fighting each other. Yes, black people were slaves. Yes, I agree. And I understand those people were subjugated. This is why white people fight each other. So again, what you're claiming for some reason is almost as if you're not hearing what I'm telling you. White people decided that at some point you can't do these things. It's not me saying it. It's white people saying you can't have slaves. You can't do this to black people. You can't do this. You can't do that. I don't know why you're making it seem like anyone else is making that assessment. Your people told you that. Now go against them if you so bad.
All right, you concede your time. You got he got 1 more minute, well, a couple more seconds. Do you concede your time or you want him to go?
Yeah, you can go.
All right, go ahead. You got it, fam.
What was the reason they did it? So again, what was the epistemology? Why they freed the slaves? That's the whole thing. He's saying white people. I agree with those white people. Like, I'm Catholic. Those were Catholics that freed you. It was Irish Catholics fresh off the boat that were recruited by the Northern Army. You don't even know who freed you. Catholics were treated worse than blacks were in this country. Blacks were given the right to firearms before Catholics were. The whites were terrified of us when they moved here. We were the ones they were running from. So again, like I don't understand. I don't think he has a grasp of like actually the historicity of what is going on here. Because I mean, He says about the the Catholic Church had the first all black school in America in 1828 in Baltimore. Wasn't you guys that put it together? It was us. So it's just fascinating. This is what I mean, where it's not a debate. This is why I don't respect the people on the panel. This is why I don't come on and respect, because nobody's even on my level. This is an instruction. It's sad. Like I genuinely don't understand what is the object here, that white people are dictating. Well, your idea of the language you're speaking is a white language. Logic, the 3 laws of logic is a white creation. Do you even know the 3 laws of logic?
All right. Shout out to you. So Taz, 3 laws of logic, dictation. Where you at, Taz? You pulled up something.
He just makes these statements and then tries to make it seem like someone doesn't know something. So we're going to keep clearing up the things you say that are wrong. This isn't a test. This is a debate. So when you claim Catholics free black people, you're lying. You're lying. It's just a simple fact. 7% of the soldiers are Catholics. So when you sit here and talk like you some level of historian, no, dude, you're talking to one. So when in terms of conversation, right, I'd rather you try this in conversation as opposed to giving me a second to pull it up and show you. You're just making up stuff, fam. And I understand why. Because
147 to 150,000 were Catholic Irish. Then add the other Catholics.
Hold on, Imperious. Come on. He didn't interrupt you not one time.
Only 7%, bro. I mean, I'd rather have a conversation with him. We can talk back and forth, bro.
Okay. If you're cool with it, that's fine with me.
The Irish Brigade itself had 145,000.
That's wonderful. You made the claim.
So that's more than 7%, right?
Can you show us
just in the one brigade, right?
Can you show us a source?
Sure.
All right, yeah, go ahead and give your source.
Source that says it was Catholics that freed black people. That's false.
I didn't say Catholics. I said, who do you think did it? I said Catholics did it.
Yes.
Because yes, we did. We were the primary. Who's the primary in charge right now? Who has the most seats in the Senate? Who has the most seats in the House?
Let's deal with what you said first.
I am telling you. Who did they recruit as soldiers off the boat? Do you think they recruited people from the cities, or do you think when they came off the boat, they said, you have 2 choices. You come and go and die in the army, or you go back to Ireland. That's what the whites said to us when we came here. They said, you have one choice. You either go down and fight in the Union Army and die, or you go back to Ireland.
Do you understand that the same thing happened with the slaves? They didn't need to free them. Slaves joined the Union Army and fought for themselves. Former slaves.
Yes, I understand. I never said they didn't.
They fought for themselves.
I never said they didn't.
But you implied, no, you actually.
No, I didn't.
Freed them.
I did not know. The moral movement of the North was a Catholic doctrine. You understand? Like, let me point a picture. It wasn't just like out of nowhere, people just rose up and said, we're going to go to civil war and we're going to fight and go die for slaves. There's a moral reason that the people went and died. Because if they just went and saw them as black people and there was no morality behind it, they would never die for some slave or some black person.
What do you think the reason was for the Civil War?
The reason was because slavery in the North was a moral injustice. And in the South, it was argued that it was a moral justice.
No, that's not the reason for the Civil War.
What did John C. Calhoun write?
That is not the reason.
What did Calhoun write in his defense of slavery to Congress? He said, even since biblical times, it was just. He referred to the Bible. He said it is a morally just thing because even in the Bible, it speaks of slavery. Even in
on and on, but can we just deal with one point at a time? Right? When we're dealing with the Civil War, I'm asking you, do you know why it happened? Because you're implying that slavery was the reason.
It was the reason.
It's not.
What do you think the reason was?
The Kansas-Nebraska Act is a reason. I would argue the number one reason, because as you got slavery and in its attempt to expand out west, the North does not want that to happen, so they're willing to stop it by any means. This is how you get the
yes, exactly. So a moral reason. You can't expand slavery. That was the entire British Empire's moral position for 100 years. That you have to stop it everywhere. You can't let it expand.
Right, but we're talking about the North and the South.
And I'm talking about that's what the North thought as well.
Right. Well, the North didn't want the South to expand their territory. That was
slavery.
The issue. No, there's more happening than slavery.
Do you understand that just 2 states in the North, New York and Pennsylvania, was larger in economics than 5 times the South, right?
Yes.
So there was no economic reason for any of it.
There was absolutely
the North blockaded the entire South, the entire war.
They didn't have access to those ports down there.
The North blockaded everything.
Right.
So why would the North, who is 100 times more economically viable, with all the resources, with all the manpower, with all the money?
The North doesn't have the manpower.
Yeah, they did. What?
The South has the manpower.
No.
Yes, because at that time we can't even qualify the number of people because black people are being looked at as 3/5 of a human being for taxation.
I'm talking sheer bodies, dude.
Yes, I am too. And
no,
we can't.
There was not that many people in the South.
People are not accounted for. Black people are being accounted for as citizens.
They were accounted for.
How?
They counted a person. They just counted them when they did as 3/5. It's very easy to see how many individuals there were.
They're not citizens.
They're bodies. They're bodies that can carry a gun.
Right, but according to you and your earlier premise, they had no duty to respect them. So we'll never know how many black people they were.
Yes, they counted their property. Of course we know how. If you own a car, if you own 5 cars, do you count your cars?
Knocking black people off. I heard you brag about knocking black people off at will earlier. So in a time when they can do that, I assume we don't know the numbers of black people.
They still would count their property because they bought it, and you're gonna, as white people, always count where your money is.
And they tried
to. So even if they whacked them off, they still accounted for losses in productivity. They still accounted for how much they paid for the slave if they whacked them off. Like you don't. Jesus Christ, dude. Again, this is what I mean. It's an instruction. It's not a debate.
You can't say Jesus Christ when you have
It's an instruction, not a debate, dude. You're thinking that the North didn't have the population advantage, the material advantage, the monetary advantage. The only reason the South stood a chance was because it had great generals. It had better generals.
I didn't say any of that.
You did. You just said they didn't have the manpower advantage.
What I
of
did
course
tell you,
they had the manpower advantage.
Black people joined and fought for themselves. That's
How?
what I told you.
They were still slaves in the South. They weren't gonna get. They weren't fighting for anyone.
Up until when?
Up until the end of the war, even after the war. Texas didn't even tell them it was over until like 5 years after the war. Blacks still thought they were slaves.
No, black people began to get freed in the South in 1861.
Dude,
that's
they were border states that decided. There was no deep South state that was just freeing their slaves.
Hold on a second. Do you understand that there was an entire march through the South to free black people, which is why it took 3 years, which is why by the time they got to Galveston, it was 1865, because they were already freeing them. Do I need to show you the places in between that were free?
It took that long because communication takes that long. You had to use horseback.
No.
In Texas, they didn't even know the war was over.
They had to physically free these people, dude.
Yes, that's how they did. They had to show the paperwork to these people in the towns and stuff all over by horseback that here the war's over. Look, here's the document from Congress. It's over.
Right. So they had to physically go to these plantations and free people. So each date of an emancipation is different because it was happening every day.
Emancipation didn't even occur for some border states till after the Emancipation Proclamation. You're not understanding. Like, dude, the Emancipation Proclamation only accounted for the southern states. Border states still had slaveries after.
We know. We know that.
Okay. So what are you talking about that they just freed slaves? Do you think that when Lincoln just made that proclamation in Gettysburg, that number 1, it got to everyone the next day?
Who implied that?
So
I
it
just literally
took
told
6
you
months
5 years
to
do it.
even get the letters out that proclamation existed. Then, do you think the Southern owners of the plantations or anywhere in the South allowed Northern propaganda into the South? What are
It
you?
wasn't
Dude,
propaganda. It wasn't
it
propaganda because
was propaganda in a wartime. Yeah,
no, it's not propaganda when General William Tecumseh Sherman is coming and burning down your house. How is that propaganda? That really
because
happened.
it's a war and it's
Right.
enemy information that's trying to subvert the other side.
Right. And they're burning your property down. You're losing.
And the North was
You
getting
have
burned
power.
down in Pennsylvania.
Right. But who won?
The North, that's my entire point. They had the manpower, good, the material, monetary, every advantage. So
The
you've
moral
come full
argument.
circle and
They
agree
had
with
the
me.
moral argument. They had everything, right?
Yeah.
They had black people, everything.
They had all the advantages in a war.
Right. So where do white people elevate themselves in that?
That's my question. You still have yet to answer my question.
I asked you.
Why is white people elevating themselves wrong?
I didn't say it was wrong. If that's what you want to
Okay,
do,
then why are you asking? Just it is what it is then.
I'm asking you why when
Because we feel like it.
did it.
Because we feel like it.
Oh, okay. So yeah, as long as there's no
Power,
intellectual
because I'll say
basis
this,
for it,
power doesn't ask permission.
well, as long as there's no intellectual basis for it, I mean, what power do you have?
I mean, I make a lot of money. I donate politically.
That's great. What power do you have?
That's a decent amount of power.
Like what? I'm sorry. What's a decent amount of power?
The power to influence.
You can influence who? Give me an example.
Like I know the DA personally, so it's going to be a lot easier for me if I get a DUI that a cop's probably going to just say, "Okay, go ahead."
You think that? I mean, I watch these
Oh,
videos.
what do you mean? I think that. What do you think? My uncle's a federal judge, dude.
That's great. I see these videos all the time.
Do you not like? Are you kidding me?
Hold on a
Like,
second.
do you not think
No,
how things really happen?
I want to make sure you understand something. There are times when white privilege doesn't apply. Do you believe
That's
that?
not white privilege. That's power privilege.
No, that what you're referring to is a white privilege.
No, it's not.
District attorneys.
No, district attorneys can be any color. What are you talking about?
But you
can be any color.
But given your language, I don't think you're talking about a black one.
Why? My boss is black. He's more racist than I am. He hates you niggas.
Yeah, so if your boss is black,
I didn't say the R word. I didn't say the R word.
Nah. Hold up.
I didn't hear what he said.
Hold up, Imperius. Hold up, Imperius. Hold up, bro. That was way too close. We're not doing that. I told you. I appreciate the conversation. I appreciate the respect that you showed me up until this point. Because if you respect me, I'm going to respect you. I'm not playing with that at all. There's no room. I'm going to give you, Imperius.
I got to be able to stickle it a little bit. Come on.
No, bro. No, hell no. I'm not
Come
with
on.
it.
I got to walk the line. I'm a rebel. I go where the wind takes me.
No.
All right. Go ahead.
Absolutely
yeah, I think
not.
you're trying to get
Hold on. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second, Taz. Give me 1 second. I think that this is dope when we can have respect for each other, and even if we don't agree, when we can have the conversation and let your intellect speak for itself. We don't have to throw ad hominems. We don't have to throw jabs.
No, I wasn't insulting him. I was just.
No. But at the same time, you know how I.
Come on, I got to see if you're listening and stuff.
No, I'm listening, but don't let it happen. If you let it happen,
all right. I got you.
All right.
I got you. No,
not even close. Not even close.
All right. But
Now, let me ask
look,
a
you can
question.
call me. Can he call me a racial slur to even it out, or what?
No, I'm cool on that, bro. So let me ask the question though. So how do you feel about the Ku Klux Klan?
I hate them. They hated Catholics. You know, their number one target wasn't black people; it was Catholics. They called us the popist, popery.
And you're supposed to show your source. Where's your source at? You said you had the source
for what? The 140,000 Irish Catholics? Yeah, hold on.
For what you stated earlier. So you got to cite your sources.
Yeah, 140,000 is not a dent in the Union Army, fam. I don't get what you're doing with that. But I'm asking because sometimes some of the things you say, they sound really bigoted and racist. So where does the race part of your ideology come into play?
Sorry, I was posting the link in the back. No, number one, I use it as it's called steel manning or having a self-introspective argument. I'm trying to get you to make it realize why that word affects you. You could say whatever you want to me. Nothing's going to affect me. I'm trying to make it so I'm using a rhetorical argument. I'm forcing you to have to identify why that word offends you so much.
I'm sorry, what word?
Whatever word or whatever thing that offends, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, don't get me to try to jump into it.
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
just
please.
saying, I wasn't offended. You have said nothing, and you can.
No, and I'm enjoying the conversation with you. I'm not trying to be bad faith and offend you. That's I'm trying to discuss it with you.
Yeah, he's actually being very mature on this conversation. So I'm proud of him in this regard, and I appreciate him respecting me and showing respect to my channel. And I appreciate you too, Taz. It has been a dope discussion so far. I believe that you are washing him so far, though, Taz, for the record. I'm not going to be biased, though. Go ahead, Imperius, and you present your information. You got it. You there?
I mean, if you go down the article, I think it's down toward the bottom after General Pierre Beauregard, I think his name was. It talks about the actual numbers.
Tell me when to stop. If you look at tell me.
I think you see. Okay, hold on. Let me see if I can see the screen because I'm trying to match it. There, right under there, you'll see the numbers right there.
All right. Well, I'm gonna let you present. I'm gonna let you present your.
Yeah, I mean, when the war began, there were 2.2 million Catholics in the United States. 1.6 million of them were Irish. U.S. reported that 144,221 Irish served in the Union Army. 51,000 from New York, 17,000 from Pennsylvania, 12 from blah blah blah. As you go down, the North. Prominent Catholics included William Tilcrans, Hugh, blah, 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 all these numbers. In the South, at least 40,000 Irish served in the Confederate Army. Catholic officers included blah, blah, blah. By the end of the war, the church's prestige was greatly enhanced. See what I'm saying? Like, there were hundreds of thousands.
So can you just acknowledge that you made a mistake?
About what? That's just Irish.
Right, but
I'm not even accounting all the rest of the Catholics, the German Catholics. So they were more. They were a majority of the army.
So again, substantiate the claim.
I just did.
You still have it.
The Union Army.
I can show you more black soldiers than that, fam. I can show you more black soldiers than that.
There were not more black soldiers fighting in the Union Army than 145,000 just Irish. No.
Oh, okay.
There weren't. I think there was like 18,000 blacks that fought in the Union Army in total.
You got to see. That's what I'm saying. That's how I know you're not a master debater because you don't know when you get invaded in, right? Do me a favor, share me up right quick, Izzy. By the end of the Civil War, roughly 179,000 black men, 10%.
Okay, so you were right on that, but it still accounts for the Irish. Did I account for the German?
Wait, hold on real quick. Let them finish. Go ahead.
Right, I'm right on everything. I'm just showing you here that we accounted ourselves for 10% of the Union Army versus the 7% of Catholics. You're not going to get any more than that.
How is it 7% if 145,000 were just Irish and your total was 10% and 189,000?
Again,
you're not accounting for German Irish. You're not accounting for Italian Irish, Russian, Greek. I accounted for one race or one ethnicity.
Right.
You accounted, so you had 10%. That's almost the same as just one ethnicity that were Catholic that served.
It's more than what you've shown.
So I have to add 104. Okay, so do I have to have the numbers for the other and I show you the others and we just add them to total it up?
You should just be able to go to Google.
So I showed you one source for Irish.
What percentage of Catholics fought in the Civil War? Shouldn't that just be something you can ask Google?
No, I don't trust Google. I go to the sources and the numbers.
All right. Well,
I don't trust Google.
I trust it, fam. I'm going to take you to a source, right? Let's see. What percentage of the Catholic Church fought in the Civil War? Is that what you're arguing? That it's more than the 7% I told you? Because see, some of these things we've studied already. That's an important time for black people in terms of our reparations conversation.
So an estimated around 200,000.
Mm-hmm.
So how is that? If yours was 189 and ours was 200, how is not more? Mine not more?
Well, I just told you that was more than 145,000 you presented.
Oh no. So you're okay. So again, we're talking numbers,
right? So are you capping off now at the 200,000?
I will add. I'm just looking at estimates. I'm not even looking at numbers. I'm going to go down and add the actual numbers together.
Right. And when you do, you have to understand that we're only here because you said Catholics were responsible.
They did. We did.
How?
Without the Irish fighting, the North would not have won. Just the Irish.
You've got to be kidding.
How did they get the manpower?
Like, you would have to show this.
I am right now.
Former slaves.
I am right now. They didn't, dude. The slaves were by the end of the war. Do you think they were there at the beginning throughout the whole thing?
No, they were there.
Give me 1 second, gentlemen. Give me 1 second, gentlemen. I appreciate both of y'all gentlemen a whole bunch. Give me 1 second. You know, this is the business. So this is what I'm gonna do. Y'all, if y'all have questions, I'm gonna let them go back and forth for a little bit more. If y'all have questions of either one of these gentlemen or both of the gentlemen that you would like to ask and like them to articulate or pontificate upon, then do it through a super chat or do it through the Cash App. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna let these gentlemen go back and forth a little bit more. If you want, well, hold on, Chanel. I'm not dropping the link just yet for everybody. I just wanted to be them two for right now, and then I'll drop the link. But if you have a question or if you have a comment that you want me to absolutely read, I need it through a super chat or through a Cash App. I think this is dope. Shout out to that. Shout out to Andre Brown, aka New World Order, $10. I hope this Imperius gets disbanded. Okay, disbarred. Oh damn. I hope this Imperius gets disbarred. God, dog, why you say that? All right. Shout out to Dexter. Dexter, thank you for the $10. Hey, the North was Protestant, Methodist, Baptist, and Presbyterian. The South was Baptist predominantly. Catholicism was fairly new in the New World. Would you like to address that, Imperius?
Insanity. Who was Cortez? We discovered the new Columbus was Catholic. I don't understand. Like, this is I just and again, I just posted a link in the back to a book, a book back there that talks about that 25% of the Union Army was Catholic. There were 600,000, 125 were Catholic. So that's just 120. So really a third of the Union Army was Catholic. And without the 145,000 Union soldiers that were, just look at the link, look at the book I posted it's all right there.
I can look at it. You gave me a percentage. You said 25%. Even if I give you that, it still doesn't substantiate the claim. You would need 51% to substantiate your claim.
Do you think that all of those men that were fighting, okay, of those 600,000 were on the front lines shooting and soldiers, or were they logistics officers?
Why not just say you?
No. You're not understanding how those men, the 145,000 Irish, were put on the front lines to shoot and die.
You're not just gonna say you made a mistake, bro, so we can move on.
Well, what mistake? I mean, yeah, we are the reason they were free.
No, you're not.
Yes. Without us, you wouldn't have been freed. They wouldn't have had the manpower to shove 100. Dude, you had all those men at the same time.
For someone who was arguing that they don't want to debate opinions, you're literally standing on one right now.
I posted a book in the back with all the sources, with everything supporting what I'm saying. I'm posting evidence.
Is again short of the mark.
I'm posting the evidence.
Hold on, give me 1 second. Do you want me? Hold on, give me 1 second, Taz. I apologize. Do you want me to pull it up? Thank you to Jay Lewis.
Pull it up.
Hit through the Cash App. So Jay Lewis, because you hit through the Cash App, I ain't sending you no money back. I will read your comments. She said, "I only see one gentleman, and that's Taz." Shout out to Jay Lewis. Appreciate you. All right. Okay, I'm gonna pull it up for you. Go ahead, Taz. You got it.
Yeah, because again, I wish he would just say, okay, when I made that claim, I was just throwing something out there. Again, if you're saying 25% Army was Catholic, again, I'm willing to give you that. But then that still doesn't.
No, a quarter was Irish.
That's great.
A quarter was Irish.
Well, hold on. Let him finish his point. Yo, if y'all would let him finish his point, and then y'all can go back and forth, but let each other finish your point and then retort. Okay, please.
Go ahead. Yep, sure, go ahead.
Because he's giving me a matter of opinion. I'm challenging his opinion. If you don't have a fact that substantiates, hey, this is who freed black people. I can show you that it was the Union Army. I can show you that black people participated. If you want to make it about the church, you can, but at least substantiate it, and you haven't. 25% of anything is not a majority. So they wouldn't be responsible for anything.
25% were Irish. Go down. Go to the 5th paragraph, I think. Let me see.
right.
It says
Yep.
a full fourth of the North Army was Irish. Out of 600,000 men, 125 were Irish. Native Irish came from Ireland to fight, but also those American Irish who were already here on these shores. Without these men, the North surely would have lost to the Irish.
What's
The
the
North,
source?
it's the book. It's literally there. You want all the sources in the book?
It's the book is Lincoln in the Irish, the untold story of the Irish helper Abraham Lincoln.
I'm sorry, and you're challenging the National Archives with that?
It's not the National Archives. He's using the National Archives as numbers. You're mistaken on the numbers, dude.
Okay, well, okay, so let's do this.
Look at like a second person, Archbishop Hughes, recruited the Irish on spiritual grounds. He helped bring many Irish into the army. There were some issues recruiting the Irish because in many cases there was controversy as they believed they were being used as cannon fodder. In some instances, being used in the front line.
Yeah, they probably
like
were.
I've been saying.
Why
So
people didn't
again,
like,
I
the
just
Irish?
I'm about to my limit with this, Izzy, where it's just kind of like I keep getting questioned. I'm presenting evidence. And I have nothing but get back, like I said, all I want him to answer. I've asked this for the last 30 minutes now. Hold on, can I is why on anything, how do you even know that what you're reading is real? What's your ontology? This is what I'm saying. He's taught, like, I can't, I have evidence. I'm bringing up all kinds of evidence and stuff. And I'm bringing up references. And all I get is, how do you mean this? Do you want it? No, I'm bringing the evidence to support what my assertions. And then all I'm trying to say is, look, if you're going to debate me, you have to debate from a point where you have a contradicting or opposing epistemology to contradict and attack the others. You can't just say, I'm wrong because you don't like this, but then you have nothing to stand on other than you feel something. That's not a debate. That's me sitting here arguing with, honestly, that sounds like me arguing with my girl. I'm arguing with someone that has no reason to feel what they feel. They just feel it. And I have to explain the logical reason of everything I'm doing ad infinitum.
Right, so I'm just allowing you to frame what I'm saying in whatever way you want to, right? But I presented you with multiple questions. You couldn't stand on any of it. You made up something. Then you ran to someone's book to challenge what I showed you from the National Archives, right? You ran to someone.
It doesn't contradict the National Archives at all, number one. Those numbers are from the National Archive.
So
That's
show me the National.
Like, do you understand in debates you refer to books?
No.
Like you refer to books.
You refer to the source.
Because that's an expert testimony.
Excuse me, a book is not a primary source.
It's referring to the same primary source that you are, and it's putting it into the frame of the numbers of how big actually it was. And as I argued before, they were the fighters on the front lines, and they were the ones dying. Right, everything that I've said is completely accurate.
And what I just said was accurate, and you went on for
Did it not say that without the Irish that the Union would have lost?
That's an opinion.
That's not it's sheer numerics.
No, that's an opinion.
Okay. All right. Just so I guess if the U.S. wouldn't have joined World War II, the Germans wouldn't have won, right?
I mean, again, you can continue to add on whatever makes you feel better in terms of your opinion.
Yeah, and I'm going to believe the expert testimony of an expert instead of yours. Now tell me your ontology to why you can identify why that expert is wrong. That's all I've been asking for the last. If you're going to attack the expert and say he's going to be dismissed because of this, tell me why other than you don't feel it's right.
What expert are you referring to?
I just put the book up. I can't, Izzy. I'm going to hop. I can't, dude. I can't. This is just not, I can't, dude. I can't, Izzy.
Watch this, because this is going to really hurt you. You haven't even showed me that the person who wrote the book was an expert. You haven't showed that. Run, white boy. I really do.
He's literally.
Let's hold on real quick.
I'm just saying, if you're gonna run,
I know, but don't please don't. No, I got you, Taz. But please, let's don't do any ad hominems. He's been good at not doing any ad hominems, and I appreciate it. And I want to keep it respectful. I want to keep it even. I appreciate it. Give me 1 second to read these real quick. Y'all calm down a little bit. I appreciate you. Shout out to my man Freeze on Loot. Thank you for the $20. He said, I don't know how we got here, but shout out to Iz and both Taz and Imperius for the spontaneous debate. Fire. Absolutely. I love it. I love it. And I appreciate both of them. And I think it's dope. Shout out to Cellulite Podcast. Salute to him. $20. Approximately 150,000 to 200,000 Irish-born immigrants served in the Union Army out of a total of about 2.6 million Union soldiers. This suggests of about 2.6 million Union soldiers. This suggests that Irish-born soldiers made up roughly 5.8% to 7.7% of the Union Army. Thank you, Living Humbly. Said Rage Quit. Well, he hasn't left yet. Shout out to Kim West. Why
the chart? Hold on.
Kim West, I don't know what you got going on. Thank you, Kim West, for your support, but this has nothing to do with what we're talking about. So thank you to Dexter. Dexter also said Columbus did not discover. Hold on, real quick. Columbus did not. Give me 1 second, Taz. Taz, hold on, real quick, Taz. Let's don't get derailed. My bad. Hey, Columbus said Dexter. Columbus did not discover America. America Vespucci did. And so Jay Lewis said the same thing. He did not. She said, please. She said, stop. She's laughing. She said, stop it, dude. She said, how do you know? She's asking you. She said, how do you know? Said, bull.
Very simple. Columbus found the Caribbean and Ponce de Leon found Florida. What is the problem here?
Okay.
I don't. Hernan Cortez. He found South and North America. He's found pretty much the West Coast. Like what? This is what I'm saying. Instead of listening to what I'm telling you, people, they're trying to insult me, which is great. Fine, I love the chat. But Jesus Christ, if there's going to be a debate, it's got to be on. If you're going to tell me again, by 2.1 million people enlisted, what is the difference between enlisted and served?
Hey, bro.
What is the difference between enlisted and served?
You already died on that point. So do you have anything?
I didn't die. I'm not dying on it. I'm giving you the numbers.
You died on it, fam. It's okay.
There's no dying. It's fact.
You died.
The numbers of the 600,000 soldiers that were the fighting soldiers.
Hey, bro.
145,000 were Irish.
So are you?
And the Union Army would have lost without them. And that's just the Irish.
Are you just a troll?
No.
Or do you mean the things you say?
I gave you evidence, dude.
Okay, so
I posted evidence. I can keep posting it.
On that, man. We moving forward. So listen. So when you talk, there again seems to be a level of bigotry or racism in the.
Why is bigotry or racism wrong?
Well. First, hold on, real quick. No, hold on, Taz. Hold on, Taz. So first,
ask how to be wrong.
Taz, right. Taz, hold on, real quick. So that's the thing, it appears. He's saying that he hears a level of racism or bigotry in what you're saying, and he's asking you, is that an accurate?
No, there's no racism. It's literal. Like, did Ponce de Leon? Did he not discover Florida? Did Columbus not discover the?
Wait. So you don't have. Wait. So you don't. So what you're saying, Imperius, for the record, is you don't have any implied bias. You don't have any prejudice, or you don't have any bigotry towards so-called black people. Is that what you're saying?
Not any more than I do to white people.
Right, because that's
like
what I'm saying.
Have you seen how I've talked to white people on here?
No, I heard how you were talking earlier about black people. So,
and have you heard how I've talked about white people?
No, I haven't.
No.
Okay, well then you should look at how I talk about white people.
No,
because Be Brave is deathly terrified of me.
Backing down. I mean, that's cool. I'm cool with it.
I hate everybody equally.
Okay,
cool.
So
as long as you backing down, as long as you ain't standing on it, that's fine. With me.
I genuinely hate everybody equally. I even hate myself sometimes. But I'm saying I genuinely hate everyone equally. I am harder on white people than I am on.
Okay, so listen, dude. I heard you up here talking about you run black people, and black people bow down when you get on the panel, and you control black people and all of this. So long as you know you ain't doing that for real, like I just established, we good.
Dude, as a Catholic, I'm not able to just impose things without instruction. Number one, I'm arguing in the same. I'm arguing but as me in my ontology. Hold on, in my epistemology. No, in my epistemology, that holds me to what I have to hold myself to those standards, or I would be a hypocrite. Okay? So number two, I have said worse things to white people. I have said that you want to know what I say to white people?
No. I don't want to hear what you said to white people. No.
You're a hypocrite because you said those things earlier today. I just heard you.
And
So
I said things earlier today about white people. Did you hear what I said to Flo?
No, I don't
No,
care.
we don't wanna hear- we don't wanna
That's
hear
white
that.
on white crime. That's great. You
Okay,
said
so then why do you care if I'm doing it to everyone?
You said black people bow down to you. You didn't say
And white people bow down just as much.
That's great. But you said black people do. That's what I'm
Who
talking
cares? Maybe they do. They do. And so do white people. This is my YouTube is mine, dude.
I care. It's yours. What do you mean?
Yeah, YouTube is mine.
What do you mean?
I hold it in the palm of my hand.
Now, what does that mean?
That means everywhere I go, I'm welcome. Even when people hate me.
Wait, hold on. Can you get them to give me 700,000 subs? Since you hold it in the palm of your hand, I could use.
Just keep me around. You'll get them quick.
That we just tell them to give it to me. I don't know.
That would be illegal because then you're using bot manipulation against the law.
Do you own
if you want to, come on, dude. Like Congress passed laws on that.
Do you own stock in Google or what? Because I mean, it's in all of our palms, fam. We all got phones with it on there. So what are you talking about?
The fact is, no. What I'm trying to say is, I am the dark side of human brains on this platform that people want to be, but don't have the will to impose it on people.
I don't hear that.
Oh, you should listen more often to the hundreds of channels I'm on.
I'm listening now, and I'm trying to understand. Bro,
because I'm talking to you, and I'm respecting Izzy.
You don't
because I'm respecting Izzy, and I'm respecting you because you're having a good faith conversation with me.
Yeah, please respect.
But you have to be disrespectful to be the dark side.
Yeah, a protagonist is only as good as its antagonist.
No, bro, you have to be able to do it without needing to do all of
the Batman is nothing without the Joker.
See, and that's the sad part of it. So really, you're not an intellectual. You referred to yourself earlier as a master debater.
Is an intellectual debate, how would I say, parameter, not the devil's advocate? That's a professional debate tactic, the devil's advocate debate.
Right, but again, you're not presenting anything that shows.
That's what I'm exactly doing. I've never once said that I believe anything I'm saying.
You telling me that you would have to be in your dark side mode to be able to.
That's my whole point. You know who Sun Tzu is?
Yeah, I've heard.
Okay, Sun Tzu said, make your plans as dark and as impenetrable as the night itself, and when you move, fall like a thunderbolt.
That's great.
Okay, nobody knows what the fuck that's the whole point. Misdirection. The fog of war.
That's wonderful. So again,
nobody knows what the fuck to do with me, dude.
But
that's the whole point. Am I really this way?
I know exactly.
Am I really? Nobody knows what the fuck to do to me with me.
Listen, dude. Listen for 2 seconds. Okay, just hear me. I know exactly what to do with you. That's why I got you to come up here and not stand on that stupid shit you were saying earlier about black people bowing down to you. I made you bow down.
I'm respecting Izzy. I'm just not saying shit that'll get him nuts. That's all.
Yeah, I appreciate the respect. Let's keep it respectful to Izzy, because Izzy ain't doing shit but trying to exist.
What does that have to do with what I just said?
Because you didn't make me do anything. I mean, I was invited up here, number one. Number two, I'm choosing to respect somebody that's had good faith interaction with me, so I give him good faith interaction back.
But you have to cross.
So what is the the reason I deal with the other people the way I do is because they're either have the lack of gray matter to understand how to communicate, or they're so bad faith they're just on there trying to tug their dick and get an ego boost.
Right, or they
so
really
there's no reason I treat them with any kind of respect.
Right, I'm really that.
But you're coming up here and trying to discuss something with me, so I treat you with a modicum of respect.
Right, and the problem is you're saying if you could do more, you would have more to say.
No, I was saying if you baited me, or if you instigated to increase it, I would increase it as well.
No,
but you haven't, so I'm not doing it. I'm matching where you're at.
Right, but why? Okay, so again, why would I need to instigate when you're literally telling me what you were saying earlier? You can't stand on it.
What are you saying? I stood on everything I said. What are you talking about? I said I genuinely said it to them. Yes. Did I say it to them? Yes. What are you talking about? What are you not understanding?
Because you were telling black men that black men will bow down to you.
They do. That doesn't mean that white men don't either.
I don't care about. We weren't talking about white men.
Dude, do you understand that there's hierarchies in life, that when you go places, when you have things, when you have access to things, people give you deference?
We're dealing with the
hierarchy in
intellect. We're dealing with the hierarchy in intellect right now. Do you realize that?
I know.
Yes. So in terms of your intellect, stand down. Stop pulling up on people talking that shit to black people like you really can say that.
Why? It's fun.
Because you can't.
It's fun to get people so riled up with nothing.
So
why?
So
sometimes, sure. Because because again, there's no one that can intellectually match me on an actual debate.
I just did it.
No, you didn't.
I just did it.
You couldn't. You didn't show anything. All you did was say, "Move on, move on," because I tried to emphasize something, and you go, "No, that's not rude."
Yeah, you trying to.
I literally showed you. I showed you a reference document. If I was debating you in a professional sense, in like the National Forensics League,
you would have lost.
I would have won because I showed you documented evidence. I showed you a reference from an expert testimony to evolve my argument and coalesce it around what I was saying.
Do me a favor, establish his expertise right quick. You didn't even get an author's name.
I posted the book. He showed the picture of it.
Right, but give me the author's name so we can establish his expertise.
Okay. Can you post the picture again?
You don't know his name?
Just going to have you post the picture because then all the information is there for you. I'm not Googling. I'm waiting for the picture to be brought up.
Wait, but fam, if you don't know the author's name, have you read the book yourself? Or did you just take something from it so you could try to win in a debate that you lost?
I didn't. Why would I have read that book? No, I never said I read the book. I said I gave you historic. Do you think that when debates, hold on.
So what you're doing is called quote mining. You don't even know.
You don't read the whole book. What are you talking about when you create? Have you written a thesis paper? No, you use thesis. No, you use quotation, text, analysis from books. When you write a thesis paper, you pull from a book and you cite from it.
That you read. If you haven't read it, you're
no. You don't have to read the whole book.
Huh? How much of it do you have to read?
What are you talking about? For example, case law. You don't have to read the whole case to get the case law.
Wait, we're talking about a book. How much of a book?
I'm talking about reference material.
Man, relax.
Any reference material. You don't have to read the entire. For example, if you reference the Encyclopedia Britannica, do you have to read the entire Encyclopedia Britannica?
We're talking about a book.
And that's what the Encyclopedia Britannica is a book.
You're running. If you're reading
the Encyclopedia Britannica, not a book.
How much of the book are you telling me you have to read to understand?
You have to read. I would say you could speed read it. You could summarize it. There's all kinds of ways you can look a book up, or you can read it or skim it. What are you telling me? You think that when people go into professional debates where they have 500, 600 different reference texts, that they've read every one of those and haven't parceled quotations, information, and an analysis from those expert texts?
I'm telling you, they quote mine. There's a term.
But okay, is your definition quote mining that people in for example reference texts or in for example research papers, that's quote mining?
No. What quote mining is when you literally are talking about something that you do not know what you're talking about, and you pull a quote to make people believe that you know what you're talking about.
Or was I pulling a quote to substantiate and articulate what I was saying from an expert?
Well, you do know I told you that from the beginning, though. 7%.
That's what I just did.
7%. So that would make me the
Where did you get the 7%? And I said enlisted compared to acting.
I mean, you can make whatever.
Is enlisted the same as acting soldiers or no?
You can try to substantiate it.
No. Is it so? Does every person that enlists become a soldier?
Yeah, according to the data, sure.
No. So that's a new one. I didn't know everyone who enlists becomes one.
Are you going to be able to show me the separation between the two?
I just showed you the book that gave you the numbers.
But again, if
I'm yet to see any reference material that you're presenting to substantiate your argument.
I started with the National Archives. I need
Yeah,
to
and
bring-
it said the same numbers: 145,000 Irish and 600,000 soldiers. You agreed with me. Your numbers agreed with the same thing I presented.
which I said initially, and you
So
disagreed.
your numbers agree with mine.
But you disagreed initially, which was the
No,
problem.
I said without the Irish, without the Catholics, we freed you, which is what the book said. So until you can find an analysis,
hold on.
from a book, from an
Which one
expert
is-
text that says that without the Irish, the North would have won,
Which
I'll
one is it?
wait.
'Cause you're saying now without the Irish, without the Catholics.
Yeah, just the Irish. I don't even have to say all Catholics. I'll just say just the Irish.
Well,
That's
now
how
it's-
important they were.
Right now. So here's the problem, bruh. Do you have a 51% Irish army?
Didn't
Can you
need to.
show me-
So,
can you show me-
does an army pertain only to fighting men, or does it pertain to all the logistics, all the officers, all of that? Because those are more than the soldiers themselves.
Okay, let's get a
So
source.
who freed who? Are you talking about the people that were dragging all the equipment, the tens of thousands of people dragging the horses, the food, the cannons, the firearms, the gunpowder? Or the thousands of logistics officers that were sending notes all around the country, that were writing and dictating everything, that were back in Washington, that were back in their forts, that were doing all kinds of logistics and parameters and battle planning and all that.
I mean, this is sad, but it came.
No, what's sad is you don't even know how an army works. Especially back then.
Hey, let me respond. So what's sad is they came over here after the potato famine, and you're making it seem like they was over here in that many numbers. You're lying to people. I literally just had a debate on this topic, which is why you losing so bad. Again, over 1.6 million Irish people lived in the U.S. by 1860. Approximately 170,000 Irish-born men fought. Okay, so again, you're using these bloated numbers when again this is less than the amount of black men. Now we just showed you.
Hold on, real quick. Taz, what reference material is this?
This is the Irish. This is the Irish American Civil War. Let me see the
Irish
actual,
Civil War was 1922
from the National Library of Ireland.
Okay.
The Irish Civil War was in 1922.
Right. We know. Right, but we're talking about the American Civil War.
Oh, okay.
Right. Don't run. So again, you're still not able to substantiate these crazy
So
numbers.
170,000 Irish fought, right?
Right. That's more black.
Is that
people
what it just? So it's even greater than the numbers I cited. So
black
you're agreeing with me more. It's 170 out of the 600,000.
More black people fought for themselves than this.
They didn't fight. Look up how many actual fighting brigades of black people there were.
Who didn't fight?
They didn't fight. There weren't that many black brigades.
Who you saying didn't fight? I'm sorry.
You're talking about numbers enlisted.
No,
they didn't fight.
I'm talking about fight. It's about serving. 10%
enlisted. Enlisted.
Wait. Slow down. 10% served as soldiers in the U.S. Army. Now, if you're making a distinction between
so 10% roughly black, how many served in this as the army? Not logistics, not in any. How many served on? How many brigades were there that were black brigades?
You're running.
I'm not running. I'm asking you how many fought. Black carpenters, chaplains, cooks, guards, laborers, nurses, scouts, spies, steamboat pilots, surgeons, teamsters, and others contributed to the war.
This might work with other people. I don't know, but listen again.
It just says it right there. I'm reading it from the quotes right there in front of you.
1 second, y'all. One at a time, please, so the audience can hear you.
And 40,000 died in the war, and another 30,000 died of disease.
You see where this
so
says?
It's not like you died. We had 107. We had 40,000 die of just getting gunshots.
This must work with somebody. It ain't gonna work with me. So do you see this number? 170,000. Yes, you see it. Okay. Do you see this number? 179,000. That means more black men fought for themselves than these Irish men you're claiming freed us.
No, look what it said down there.
You're lying.
Chaplains, scouts, mailmen. They weren't soldiers.
Black soldiers served in artillery.
Very few.
One second.
Functions that sustain the army as well. So they're fighting.
All non-combatants.
You could die in the army at any time. Just because you're
you
there.
weren't fighting, they didn't have. Why do you think the movie Glory was such a big thing? Because it was the only freaking brigade like that.
That's your reference.
No,
That's
I'm giving you an example you'll understand without having me explain 50 different other things.
Let me give you an example you'll understand. Are you aware of Special Field Order 15 and what that called for?
No, I'm not.
Right. Right. So what that called for at this same time period is for young black men to join the military while those non-combat roles begin to grow on land after William Sherman secured it on the eastern southern border, South Carolina down to Florida.
How many brigades, how many black brigades were there in the Civil War? Actual fighting brigades. Do you know how many there were?
Actually, that's interesting because most of them came after the Civil War.
That's my point. They didn't fight.
There was
That's
no
my
need
point. They did not fight. There was one black brigade in the Civil
The
War.
only reason they didn't get to fight was because they weren't even in the army until January of 1865.
That's my point. So the Irish took care of all that and were dying up until then.
The Irish didn't take care of shit when I just showed you. It's more
The Irish died up until then.
How many Irish died?
40,000. 40,000.
40,000. Wow. Yeah, I'm not impressed, bro. I think that's really a sad number to use in terms of the loss in terms of the Civil War. Now, do you know how many people died in totality in the Civil War? Why you sticking out?
It was like 620,000, right? 620,000.
Yeah. So I like, come on, fam. Like for real.
That's a lot of people. So almost 10% were Irish. That's a lot.
But you don't think this is a reach to make the Irish more relevant than necessary?
I'm just showing you books from experts that are saying that without the Irish, the North would have lost. If you want to show me experts that say it's not true, go ahead and present it. That's all I'm saying.
What I'll show you is experts saying black people fought for themselves.
Yeah, they did. I never argued they didn't. Like I just said, there was a black brigade.
Okay, so cool. So as long as we're aware of that, that's why I said we can.
I didn't say blacks were useless and didn't do anything. That's not what I said. No. I said that without us, we freed you because we did the heavy lifting and you assisted. But are you genuinely making the argument that black people freed themselves in the Civil War?
I'm making the
argument. Is that the argument you're trying to make?
That they actually assisted, yes.
Of course they assisted, but they didn't do the majority of the labor to do it.
Well, again, they couldn't. I mean, after
all, that's all I'm saying.
But you need a white contingent to do that.
Of course, that's my point. That's my point.
But no. Your point dies when you start making claims of owning people. That was your
claim. Do you ever say you own somebody on a basketball court or when you're playing video game? I owned your ass.
That's not really my language. No.
Well, I'm sorry. Maybe I'm a crass piece of shit.
I know what you're referring to, but that wasn't the context you used it in earlier.
Then what is the difference when I say it to a white guy and I say I own you and I own your kids and you're making your daughter my future wife? When I say that to a white person, do you find that as? Because I've never said that to a black person. I tell that you know what I hear. You know what I tell the white people on here? I say you're making your daughter my future toy.
But I don't.
You think I say that to black people on here? No, I say it to white people personally. Because I know how white men get irritated with that shit.
But what you did say to a black man earlier was you understand why black men go to white women. You remember saying that?
Yeah, and I've said I know why white guys go to Asian women. Pisses white girls off when they hear that too.
So you a troll? You say anything?
No, I say shit. I say shit to even the antagonism that I'm receiving. If they're going to say shit over there, the moment I get on there and start attacking me, okay, we'll play that little petty game. I'll just drive the whole fucking car off the cliff because I'm way meaner than they are.
I ain't gonna even say you wrong for that, but for real, some of the stuff I heard, it was crossing the line. So I thought you needed to be challenged on it.
I'm glad you did. And I more respect. And honestly, like I said, every one of my good friends in my life, my best friends, we've been in fights because we disagree and we respect each other afterwards because we're men and we stood on what we believe, even if we disagree. You should have more respect for men afterwards. That's why you enter the cage when two people fight. Usually they're friends afterwards. You don't beat on a man 25 minutes and still hate him or you have problems.
There. Hey, listen. I appreciate both of y'all coming through. I appreciate it. I want to open it up to everybody to come through. Imperious, thank you for being on your best behavior, man.
Yeah, I gotta hop off. I gotta take care of some shit, but I'll try if I can. I'll get back on. If not, it was a good talk to the gentleman here, and thanks for having it.
And no doubt. Hey, so listen, like I really appreciate this, and this is what I'm saying, and this is why I don't like when people try to paint narratives. All men are not created equal, like I always say. If that man come over here and be on his best behavior, like yo, at the end of the day, yo, I listen, I'm not gonna trip. If he could come over here and have the intellectual conversation, or even have a conversation, or even just chop it up, whatever, and he's respecting the rules of my show, I'm not gonna tell him he can't come over here. And I know there's some of you that's not gonna like that, but yo, that's just how I am, man. Like I don't feel the need to control other people. As long as they respect me, that's all I can ask. And Auntie, that's a lot more than I can say for you. He showed me a lot more respect than you showed me today. I asked you as a brother, I said, yo, Auntie, I hear you. Yo, don't tell me how to run my show, bro. I don't never do you like that. But you couldn't even respect me enough to just chill out and let it rock. So thank you, Imperious, for having the conversation. Thank you for showing respect on my panel. I can't speak on what, because listen, John Galt and them, they like that stuff. So he give them what they want. I told him, he asked me, I told him, yo, Imperious, I'm not with none of that shit. Bro, I will drop you so fast. I'm not with that shit. And he said, yo, respect, Izzy. What more can you ask for, Taz, than that?
Yeah, that's all you can ask. That's it. I mean, from there, that's about it. Shit.
No doubt. Jay said, unfortunately, JP will never get respect. Hey, it is what it is. It is what it is. Like I always say, all men are not created equal. I'm not afraid to have the conversation, but if you come in my house, you will respect me as a man. I do not let another man come in my house and tell me anything about my house. That's not going to happen. Andrew Brown, a.k.a. New World Order, $10. Thank you. I hope this so-called lawyer doesn't have any black clients. Shout out to that. Thank you very much, family. Thank you, everybody that supported the show. Let me read these real quick. Shout out to my man, Narratives Dialogues in the building. Says everything has to be about race with this man. Well, it was because of comments he made earlier. But, yo, I think it was a dope discussion. What you think, Taz? I think I enjoyed it, man. I appreciate y'all going back and forth, man. I think you watched them, but I appreciate y'all going back and forth.
I actually expected it to go a little further downhill than what it went. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I give him credit for not crashing out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I think it was a moment there where he was on the cups of crashing out. Like, but like, nah, we good, bro. Like I said, at the end of the day, he called himself a master debater. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what made me really kind of want to challenge him intellectually. I don't like nothing he said, but then I get up here and I'm, having a discussion with you, and you ain't even standing on none of that. And so, like I say, at some point it would become bullying because you running from the shit you was saying, bro. You ain't even telling me, you know what I'm saying, black men supposed to bow down to me. I'm here. Bow down like the other black men do. Like I said, I'd have been talking greasy, bro. Like, yeah, I said that earlier. And so why ain't you bowing down like the rest of them?
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But in all fairness, he was at a slight handicap because he knew that I wasn't going to have him saying none of that crazy shit over here. So he was at a slight handicap. But I do appreciate the conversation. See, Chanel said, I don't give people credit for behaving appropriately like an adult. That's what you're supposed to do. Well, this is the thing, though. And this is what I hope I could bring to this space, right? Everybody don't act the same with everybody. They just don't. Everybody do not act the same with everybody. Like sometimes I go to my man Witch Doctor's joint and I'll cut up a little bit because Witch Doctor like that kind of activity and it's cool. Over here, I don't necessarily do the same shit that I do at my man Witch Doctor joint. Late night, right? So, and then other panels that I go to, and it's an intellectual standard. So I'm going to be myself, but I'm going to be talking a little bit more intellectual. There's other panels where I just go and shoot the shit and we just hanging out in sports, talk, whatever the case may be. So I understand that people are much more nuanced and much more multifaceted that y'all give people credit to. Y'all always want to pigeonhole people into one thing and be so extreme, and I don't like that. That's not me. If y'all looking for me to be like that, I'm not like that. I can flow in all different situations. And I can recognize people that can too. So, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is. I give people the benefit of the doubt. What's up, Von Brian? Greetings, peace, joy, and grace to the bunch. Did you have any last words, Taz? I'm going to shut this down shortly, man. I appreciate you coming through.
No, I appreciate you setting it up and opening it up for that right quick. But that was a nice little, like I say, spontaneous debate. I didn't like what he said earlier. So, you know what I'm saying? I don't know, dude. I don't really be in those spaces he be in. So, you know what I mean? For it to come together that quick, but I do appreciate you.
Hey, man, I appreciate you. Thank you for coming through, blessing the channel with your wisdom. You know you're always welcome, even though we don't always agree. You know I don't try to silence people, man. As long as you're respectful, you're always welcome over here, man.
No doubt, bro. I appreciate it.
Hey, salute to you, Taz. Yo, shout out to Royce M. Royce M said, I always give you your credit for being a dynamic speaker. Y'all appreciate that, family. I don't know if I live up to that, but thank you very much. Yo, one thing about me, there's people that say all kinds of stuff about me, and a lot of it is inaccurate. Right? They say all kinds of wild stuff about me, and a lot of it is inaccurate. I know Taz is going through whatever he's going through, and I don't know the history of it, but I recognize that I see some shit going on. But it is what it is. Like, I know some people don't like me. I know some people don't like Taz. I know some people don't like Darryl. I know some people. There's a litany of people that y'all don't like. But if you trying to make me feel a way about how you feel, it's not going to work. It's not going to work. I'm just telling you. You cannot control me. You cannot manipulate me. I cannot be maneuvered. Let me tell y'all again. You cannot control me. You cannot manipulate me. I cannot be maneuvered. I do what I want to do. If you like it, cool. If you don't like it, cool. It is what it is, right? At the end of the day, I do. If you, as long as you follow my rules, as long as you adhere to what I ask, that's all I can judge you by. That's all I will judge you by. Let me, if y'all help us reach our goal, I really would appreciate it. If not, it's cool. Shout out to Rule is True. I want to debate you on why marriage is bad. I don't do debates, Ruthless. I don't do debates, bro. I don't do debates. That's not my thing. I'm not a debate. I don't do debates, man. I could substantiate my argument, unlike what someone else said, but I don't find the need to debate. That's not my thing. That's not my thing. Greetings, peace, joy, grace, and abundance, Von Bryant. Hey, y'all, but if y'all help us reach our goal for that dope impromptu, y'all got something today, man. If y'all can help us, we need 9 people, at least $5 a piece. Everybody throw $5 at us. I'm about to shut it down, but everybody throw $5 at us, man. Support the show, support the stream. Now, man, where else can you get tame Imperious? Where else can you get tame Imperious? Nowhere else but here. Support the show. You heard the man say he be wilding on every channel. Over here, he show respect. Man, respect cannot be copied. Shout out to that. You can't copy respect. Like I tell people don't understand. In real life, I'm a man among men. I converse with my white friends who do big things. I converse with my brothers who do big things. I converse with Arab dudes. I converse with Indian dudes, with Asian dudes. I could go anywhere. I'm a man among men. Understand that. So respect you can't copy respect. You can't copy respect. Jay said Taz cooked them. Shout out to my man Emperor Cole said check and mate. Taz won. F out of here. All right. Jay said what? Filibuster. Shout out to, I guess you said shout out to you for handling your show. Thank you. Royce M. What up, Royce M? What's good, Studio Mansion? What's the deal? Sophie Mel said everyone that enlisted was probably persuaded. Most of them were probably fit, and the others engaged in guerrilla warfare. Shout out to that. Ramel 747, what's the deal? Said, what year is this book? I'm not sure, fam. I don't know. He didn't cite that. What's up, Jay? Said yes. Jay said, you won hands down. He realized that you, Izzy, is not JP. You guys demand respect. Absolutely. Thank you. Thank you, Jay. She quadrupled up. She said, great debate. Thank you. Y'all be like Jay, man. Support the show. Shit. Jay's exactly. She said, whatever. She said, good question. Oh, what's up, Spit of the Truth? You think he in a movie? Ego. She said, I love it. Exactly. He can't deal with Taz. Shout out to Taz. Tanisha said, $2, thank you. Lawyer who doesn't know what reputable sources are. Shout out to you. I read that one already. I appreciate Jade. Yo, my man Flo said, give me a wrench, Izzy. Yo, $25, Flo. I got you. If you have already had a wrench, she said, Delulu. If you've already had a wrench, it's $25. If you never had a wrench, it's $50. For you, it's $25. Following the logic said, Imperius is practicing racism. My man Freeze on Loose said, get out of there, Iz. I was out of there, bro. I already knew it could go bad. I didn't want no parts of that. Shout out to Chandler. I said, whoop, nope, don't do it. But yo, I do appreciate, like, all jokes aside, I do appreciate both of those brothers holding it down. They both had one slip of piece, but they held it down and they toned it down for me. And I appreciate both of those brothers doing that. LMAO, Taz got this. Oh, come on, man. Yeah, why y'all do that? Why y'all do that? I don't understand. Now, let me say this. I'm not with calling people like, yo, if you don't want them calling you racially triggered names, why would you call them racially triggered names? I just don't get it. If you don't want them calling you racially triggered names, why would you call them racially triggered names? It's wrong on both sides. It's wrong. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Just don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. What's up, Brownie Ellie? What's up, Windchime? Y'all support the show, man. Brownie Ellie said he always hates himself. Damn. Bravo. Free Zone Lou, thank you, Free Zone, said the white hate Imperius God, dog. Joseph Famora said, this is ignorant. Before it was America, it was something else. Yes, it was. It was always inhabited. Loud and wrong. Likes are free, y'all. Get the likes up. You're wrong, she said. Let me see. Dexter said, book that is not peer-reviewed is viewed as fiction. That's a fact. That's a fact, Dexter. Right. That's a fact, Dexter. You ain't lied about that. A book that is not peer-reviewed is deemed as fictional. That's a fact. Yo, the Lockhart Perspective said at least 289,000 black soldiers died in that war. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Jade said, shaking my head. Likes are free. She keeps telling y'all. Following the logic said, Irish heart. I don't know what that is. I don't know. That don't sound good, though. I don't sound good. I don't know. Genesis I am. Hey, sis. Oh, Lord. What's up, sister? Said, how can this man get any respect when their only claim to fame was taking the best of black people? How did we get here? Shout out to Bill Pickett. Hey, y'all hit that like button. Get them likes up ASAP. Likes are free. Likes don't cost shit. Y'all better hit that like button. And can I get 9 more people $5 a piece? Y'all throw $5 at me. Throw $5 at me. What's up? Throw $5. Damn. I got a lot of people I missed. What's up, Cash Kid? Even say he's a blank. Why you guys take him serious? I don't know what that means. What's up, Jessica? Jess said, make it $50. Nah, it's all good. Freeze on Lou said, what's good is what the F is going on here? Hey, just a little fun. Ashay said he keeps throwing the word around like he doing something. Yeah, he not over here. He don't. Joseph Moore said, you didn't say anything. Jay Lewis said, shut the F up, dude. Hey, Mayor 916. What's up, Mayor? That's not what we're witnessing. Damn. Beloved, hey, Beloved, said he isn't an attorney. They proved this is a while back. Oh, excuse me. He isn't an attorney. They proved this a while back. Damn. What's up, Don? What's his job? I don't know. Mayor, life is about power. Black people, not morals. Okay. Shout out to Joey85 in the building. What's up? Yeah, if y'all wanted your highlight in red, y'all know what to do. Miss Bella, hey, sis. What's up, Lockhart Perspective? She said, show us your source. We haven't forgotten. Source. Yeah, he gave us the source. He ended up giving the source. It was a book, though. Shout out to Freedom 557 said it's always about slavery with this trash bag. God, though. No Cap 22, what's up? What's going on is God bless you. Hey, abundance to you as well. We don't use that B word over here, but I appreciate that. Thank you. I know a lot of us is still conditioned to do so, but we don't use that over here anymore. And this dude talks so much he can't even hear. Damn. What's up, Lauren? What's going on, LA Project? And it also had to deal with representation for voting. Oh, she was talking to Seneca One. Hey, Wife School Podcast. How you doing, sister? Colorism, color colonizers. Excuse me. Colonizers are cray. I don't know if he would be considered, really ironically, I don't think he would be considered a colonizer. If he's alluding to he's Catholic, Irish Catholic, so I don't think he would be considered a colonizer, just for the record. And Lockhart Perspective said, I think I understand now. This one is pretending to be an adult. Never saw him. He isn't who he says he is. Point blank. Yo, I enjoyed y'all. I hope that y'all enjoyed the show. I hope that y'all got something from it. Like, listen, there's going to be a lot of people that's going to have a lot to say. They're so restrictive. Like, y'all are just waiting for your turn, bro. I'm not one of them people waiting for my turn. I don't desire to control people. I don't desire to tell people what to do. I don't desire to be nobody's dictator. I just don't. That's just not me. I'm a free person, and I want people to be free. As long as you respect me and respect my platform, you can come up here. I don't care what you got going on nowhere else. As long as you respect me and respect my platform, you could come up here. I don't have no problem with it, okay? I don't mind having tough conversations as long as respect is there. So I hope we learned something today. Nah, he's white. He's a colonizer. Nah, that's not. It's not accurate. But damn, I got 3 of my chat wives in here. I'm lucky. Shout out to you, man, with your lucky self, man. Being lucky and shit. Make sure y'all check out my man, Emperor Kojak 3 and 3 the Great. Make sure you subscribe. Thank you to everyone. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me, and I really, really appreciate it. Thank you to Jade Lewis. Thank you so much, sister, coming through with the come through. Thank you very much to my guy, Free Zone Lou, to Andre Brown. Appreciate you, family. Shay, Tanisha, thank you. Thank you to Living Humbly. I appreciate. Thank you to Steady Light Podcast. Appreciate you. Thank you to Kim West, even though I don't know what you was doing, but I appreciate it. Shout out to Dexter. Thank you, family. Shout out to TMKC. Thank you. Shout out to Jessica Rabbit, a.k.a. Yvette Marie. Thank you, sis. Shout out to Laura ADS. Shout out to Chanel's Reality. Shout out to Living Humbly. Laura ADS, I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate something to think about with L Nix. Thank y'all so much. Everybody that supported the show. I really appreciate it. Y'all could have been anywhere in the world, but y'all chose to be here with me, and it means the world with me. Make sure that y'all like. Make sure y'all share. Make sure y'all subscribe. Tell a friend and tell a friend about us. We out of here. Hope you have a great evening. I'm going to take y'all out to some Nightish, man. Shout out to Nightish, man. What y'all think of my new intro? I'm going to play my new intro as an outro. Shout out to Nightish, man. And happy birthday to my brother. May God rest your soul, bro.
Dope discussion, deserve dope donation, spread love through compensation. Cheese fed up the dope. Yeah.
Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.